Tanya. Hey, how do I get a fair shot here? Because I'm up at 5 every morning working my ass off. Does someone want to just tell me to my face, you're never going to give me the scores I deserve?
This is how it's done. Some of these girls have paid their dues.
I don't give a shit. I outskated them today.
We also judge on presentation.
Well, you know what? If you can come up with $5,000 for a costume for me, then I won't have to make one. Till then, just stay out of my face.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think. Maybe you should pick another sport.
Suck my dick. This is fucking rigged.
Round 1, fight! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights, episode number 386, and tonight is part 3 of our movies based on the True Story series. I am Austin Pez Howell, your co-host for the evening. Jordan will be along in just a few minutes, but I've got a fun panel here to help me talk about the third part of our True Story series here this evening. So let's bring them in one at a time, and we'll get things rocking here this evening. Got Mr. Malcolm Lay, who joins us on occasion. How's it going, Malcolm?
Pretty good, and it's going pretty good. And yeah, I was bummed that I couldn't end up being on part 1 in the end, but I'm here for part 3, and it should be a lot of fun.
No, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. We've got Mr. Jonathan Caro, who's been with us for a couple of days. So welcome, Jonathan.
Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone.
Yes.
I am James J. Braddock. I just got home from a fight. This list of movies, I have some blind spots, but I saw some movies for this, and we'll talk about these.
Yeah, no, I've got some favorites in here. But yeah, I've got quite a few blind spots as well. There's a few more obscure ones here tonight, but we'll weed through them and get it done as we always do. And we've got Miss Maria Hammond here tonight. Welcome, Maria.
Howdy, everybody.
Hello.
All my friends here, Malcolm and Mr. Caro. I'm just going James Braddock. I'm looking at it's not his name.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In Austin, and of course Jordan. I've been on the other two so far, and I don't know where we're going today because we've hit a lot of really good highlights in those two. So I hope we have as many here that I just don't know. So we'll find out.
Sure. Yeah, no, we'll find out. How it's going to work tonight, for anybody who doesn't know, it'll be very similar to all of our other tournament fights. Everything's randomized tonight. So this is the third part of this True Story series. We got another random 64 movies, either true stories or kind of loosely based on true stories, things like that. We'll talk about it as we go along. And how I've been doing is the Sweet 16 from each of these parts 1 through 4, then go into a list of the final 64. So there'll be like a championship of sorts, a final bracket here in a couple of weeks, and be the same here tonight. So whatever the Sweet 16 this evening that makes it, we'll do that, and then they will join the winners of the other parts right there. So far, we've had Only the Brave win part 1, and then I believe you guys had Remember the Titans win part 2. So there you go. So some good ones there. So we'll see what wins part 3 here this evening. So if you guys are ready, we'll go get it rocking. You guys know how it works. You're all tournament fight veterans. Quick thoughts, those quick votes. We'll keep it moving along. If there's some obscure stuff, I'll take a rough poll and kind of, see where we're at. And, we'll just kind of go one or the other and we'll see how it rocks. So, all right, well, let's get it going. And there's no seating tonight. Everything's random as we go along. I haven't even really looked at the bracket either. So, I usually sometimes make these and we'll see where the night takes us. We'll start with Enemy at the Gates and The Haunting in Connecticut, if you believe that sort of thing. So, Maria, what you got?
The first, great.
Yeah.
Haunting at the Gates. I think I don't know anything about that one, but the Enemy at the Gate, rather. I do know that one. I think I've seen it, but I don't really remember it that well. To be perfectly honest, I don't remember it at all. I know the name, so I think I've been there. Been there when it was in the theater. So I'm just going to vote for that one, as I don't know the other one at all. And forgive me, everybody. I'll get up to speed better. I'll do a little quick synopsises or something to get myself better acquainted.
No, you're good. Yeah, Jonathan.
So I have not seen The Haunting in Connecticut. I've seen Enemy at the Gates. This is based on the Battle of Stalingrad. And,
Right.
yet the characters, it's like Titanic. The event itself is true, yet the characters are fictionalized.
Right.
So it's basically a cat and mouse game between a Russian and a German sniper.
Yeah, it's a sniper battle.
Sniper battle, yes, and it's a good one. It's a good one, starring Joseph Fiennes and Jude Law, with Rachel Weisz and Academy Award winners. Amy Madigan's husband, Ed Harris. So no, congrats to Madigan for that one. Anyway, no, Enemy at the Gates is it's a good movie. It's shocking at times. A little complicated in terms of the politics and of it all, but I remember being pretty good. Oh, and Bob Hoskins as a Khrushchev is in this. Yeah.
Khrushchev. That's right. That's right. How do I not
Yes.
forget?
So yeah, let's go Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy at the Gates. All right, Michael.
Yeah, because I was helping, like, when Jordan came up with this, I read up a lot of these. I actually somehow missed to read it up on the Haunting because it's one of those tricky paranormal ones where there's a whole lot of like stuff where it's like people are claiming that it's not really fact, but like
it's like the Conjuring movies. It's like the Earth stories are there, whether or not you believe the shenanigans, involved.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I was about to say, like with the Conjuring movies, they're at least based around specific cases that the Warrens actually undertook, even though the paranormal stuff is like if you think about believing in that, but the actual cases, this is a different kind of thing. But but I've seen Enemy at the Gates. It's good. Enemy at the Gates gets my vote.
I saw Haunted in the Connecticut once, I think in the theater when it came out. I kind of forgot about it a few weeks after I saw it. The more interesting thing is look up the title of the sequel. It's like The Haunting in Connecticut 2 Massachusetts something or what. It's like a different state in the title. It's weird. I'll look it up. Yeah, it's one of the more bizarre titles out there. It's really strange. I'll look it up in a minute. But I have Enemy at the Gates on DVD. It's a solid little war movie with a good cast. So not one of the like more overly spectacular ones of the time, but it's solid for what it is. So I'll go Enemy at the Gates. So we'll sweep that. Let's see, we got Beckett with Richard Burton and Peter O'Toole from the 70s, I believe, and Into the Wild. So, Jonathan?
I have not seen Beckett. I know what it is, but it's that epic with Richard Burton and Peter O'Toole. So,
by the way, The Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia is the title of the sequel. I didn't make that up.
Wow, that's
one of the more bizarre titles of all time. Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen Beckett. Okay. We've come across to one of my 3 3/4 movies, Into the Wild. I saw it for this. And as of St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2026, this is my favorite first time watch of the year. Yeah. I love this movie. Yeah. It's a great movie about this student and athlete played by Emil Hirsch, who just graduated from Emory University, who decides to basically donate his savings to this, I think this charity, and just go on to the wilderness to get away from his parents, his bickering parents, and just, live life to its fullest. And it's a great movie about discovering, love and harmony between different people. He's basically realizing that as he meets different people along the way, including one amazing sequence with Hal Holbrook. I think that sequence really made the movie for me. I think it's great. If you know the story, you know what happens to him in the end. It's kind of tragic, but Hirsch is great. Jenna Malone, William Hurt, Marcia Gay Harden, Catherine Keener, Vince Vaughn, Kristen Stewart. So yeah. So hands down, Into the Wild. Great movie.
Yeah.
Directed by Sean Penn.
Yeah, I knew I was going to tell you that. Yeah, mention that too.
Malcolm?
I did watch Beckett for this. It's totally a period piece that Austin's probably not going to rave so much about. But it's based about the relationship between King Henry II and his friend Thomas Becket. And I mean, I like the movie for what it is. I think it is pretty good. And I think like Peter O'Toole's really good in the movie too. But yeah, Into the Wild, it's a fantastic movie. It's also a first time watch for me actually. For this, I finally got around to it. I've been meaning to get to it for ages. But finally got to it. It's really good, and yeah, it's a good Kristen Stewart movie. I might as well get it out of the way for
Jordan gets there, yeah.
He's in one section of the movie. So.
Yeah, I know she's really in it. Yeah, I'll also go Into the Wild. I haven't seen Beckett. Yeah, looking it up. Yeah, kind of a Shakespearean King Henry drama. Yeah, not really my bag. I've seen Into the Wild once. That's another one I saw when it came out. I'm due for a rewatch on it, but I remember it being very good. And I wasn't as familiar with Emil Hirsch at the time, but I remember this is kind of his breakout or one of his breakout movies when he was kind of popping up in a lot of stuff here. But yeah, it's a good movie. I'm due for a rewatch, but I remember it being very good. So I'll go Into the Wild because I've seen it. Maria?
I have seen both of them. Beckett in the theater when it came out. My mother was in love with Richard Burton. I don't know why. You can only take so many of these, type dramas. But anyway, I wouldn't vote for it, but I have seen Into the Wild. Now, it all happened, it was a real story. So when the end comes, he's just made a bad decision on what he was eating, one thing, and that killed him. So, surprise. I'm sorry. It's like 20 years old. I forgot that which I shouldn't say.
We all seen it now. So
anyway, okay, so we're good. But it's really good. I mean, the book is tragic and really gets you. I mean, I cried all through the book. It came out about the same time as the Mount Everest people all got jammed up, and a lot of people died in that particular incident. So they kind of moved around these two, tragic things in the movie theater. And it made an impact on me. I mean, I don't want to watch it again, but read the book again, maybe. So anyway, it's a good movie. That gets my book.
All right, Into the Wild. All right, we got All the President's Men and The Intouchables, the French film. So, Malcolm?
I haven't seen The Intouchables, but I did watch All the President's Men for the first time for this. And
what'd you think?
I was getting there.
I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. One of my favorite movies. I just wanted to see. I'm excited.
I wasn't as high on it as other people are. I do like it. I did think it's pretty good. But I think it's just it is a really good movie. There's times I kind of like got a little bit bored of it, but then it kicked up again, and then but although it was a good movie, and because I'm voting in All the President's Men. So.
I've seen both these. I saw that original French Intouchable movie. I think I rented it from Netflix DVD when they were still doing their, mail DVDs, because I'd heard some buzz about it. I watched this and I skipped the Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston remake. I never got around to that that version of it. But All the President's Men. Yeah, I'm a '70s guy. Me and Jonathan kind of bond over that stuff. Yeah, this is very, very good. Yeah, another Hal Holbrook movie. Speaking of Hal Holbrook, popping in there. No, I love me some Jack Warden also, in there. Really, really good movie. And Dustin Hoffman keeps his hair for a couple of years because I just watched Kramer versus Kramer yesterday in the theater with my girl, and he still has that hair in Kramer versus Kramer, so he kept that around for a little while. But I'll go All the President's Men. Maria?
Yeah, I saw this one with new. Of course, I lived through the actual events as well, so it's a meaningful film for me just because I had my first child around the time Watergate went down and Nixon resigned. And it's just, to me, the epitome of what you would want a journalism movie to be, where they talk about how they did it, how they found the clues, all the stuff they went through, all the people they talked to. I think it's very easily followed, but also very tense at times. I think it's a great movie. It's not exactly 100% true, but I mean, it's very, very close to what really happened and how they really worked together. So that's my recommendation. I've never seen this other one, but I probably wouldn't have recommended it anyway. So,
no worries. Yeah, Jonathan?
Yeah, I do recommend The Intouchables. It's a nice movie about a developing misfit relationship that sorts out problems for the both of them. Omar Sy is great as his character's attitude shifts from lackadaisical struggle to a jovial affection that is not false. And yeah, it's touching. But yeah, All the President's Men is the greatest journalism movie ever so far. I think Spotlight is very, very close, but All the President's Men is great. Masterpiece. All the President's Men gets my vote.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so All the President's Men. We're going to do Behind Enemy Lines and Lady Sings the Blues with Diana Ross. Me, I haven't seen Lady Sings the Blues, but I guess it's got some Academy Award stuff.
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross, yeah, I've never seen it. Yeah, I've seen Behind Enemy Lines. Okay movie. I like Gene Hackman in it. I think Owen's a little miscast in it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he's great. But it has a few tense sequences. It's fine for what it is. It's a dad movie. I saw it with my dad when it came out. He enjoyed it for what it was. So I'll vote for it just because I haven't seen Lady Sings the Blues. Maybe it's good. I'm not sure. Maria?
Well, Lady Sings the Blues is a Billie Holiday story, and it also has Billy D. Williams and Richard Pryor in the movie. Came out in '72. That's what year I graduated high school. So there you go.
Okay.
It was a big deal. She got an Academy Award nomination for her performance. I'm not sure that was earned, but I mean, it's okay. She does a good job. I mean, she's a great singer and so forth. She had a very up and down kind of life. This singer from the 50s and 60s. So anyway, it's a pretty good movie. I think the Behind Enemy Lines, isn't that remade by somebody else and later? I think it's a better version.
Don't think so, but they've got a lot of bad sequels to this movie. It became one of those weird,
maybe that's what I'm
bad
thinking.
direct-to-video franchise things that didn't need to be.
Anyway, I'd probably vote for it over this. I mean, Lady Sings the Blues, nothing wrong with it, but that's not my kind of. I don't care about those kind of stories, but I do like the action adventure, so I vote for the Enemy Line one.
All right, for sure. Donald?
I haven't seen Lady Sings the Blues. Behind Enemy Lines is not a good movie. I think it's just a video game version of a Hot Shots movie. That's what I think it is. It's so over edited. It's so dizzying. The action sequences are kind of forgettable. I do agree that Owen Wilson is miscast. Hackman is convincing as always, but if you want to,
listen, it's Gene Hackman barking out orders and getting mad. You can't go wrong with that. It's what he does.
That's the best scenes because Owen Wilson is not in those scenes in the movie. Yes. But if you want another war movie in that similar vein, watch Land of Bad. That's a better movie. But just by default, Behind Enemy Lines and Welcome to the Championship, All the President's Men.
Yeah, right. Malcolm.
I also haven't seen Lady Sings the Blues. It's one that I considered watching for this, but there are other ones I kind of wanted to see more first. I like Behind Enemy. I like Behind Enemy Lines enough. And after looking it up, the random fact, it's got the actor that was the Uber driver and missing in this Yakim D. Media. So I'm gonna vote Behind Enemy Lines because I've seen it.
Yeah, right. And this director did Behind Enemy Lines, Jonathan. Not a great filmography. John Moore. Yeah, the Flight of the Phoenix remake, the Omen remake, which is not great. Max Payne, which is not good. A Good Day to Die Hard, the worst Die Hard movie, and his last movie as of right now in 2016, IT with Pierce Brosnan.
PU.
So yeah, kind of a PU filmography from John Moore. Not great. So it hasn't worked since then. So. All right, Ghost of Mississippi and The Mule with Clint Eastwood. Maria.
I love Ghost of Mississippi. I have that movie. I've watched it a billion times. I think it's, although there's some cheese, of course, Alec Baldwin plays the prosecuting attorneys wanting to re-prosecute the person that killed Malcolm X in the driveway of his home. I don't know where, it's somewhere in the South. I can't remember the town. But I think it's excellent. I mean, I know Whoopi Goldberg plays Malcolm X's wife, but she's in there very little, and she does a good job. I think Alec Baldwin does a great job. I think the dilemma of trying to prosecute and of course you have my favorite guy playing the bad guy. What's his name? The one with the big mouth. Yeah, that's him.
James Woods,
he plays a great villain. Although I think he is maybe that's natural for him. Anyway, he it's just disgusting, the way people thought they could get away with things like that, and that they tried to do it again. I think they did come up with a better outcome at the second trial. I think they may have went back one more time, even. I'm not sure, but I think that's an excellent movie. I don't know. I can't remember the mule. I probably have watched it. I remember the name, but I don't remember any of the content. So I would vote for Ghost of Mississippi no matter what. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, Jonathan.
Well, I have not seen Ghosts of Mississippi. If I had more time, this would be the next one because of Rob Reiner. This is like a blind spot for me with Rob Reiner's filmography. I've heard interesting things, but the mule, I've heard about this story before seeing this movie. It's about this 80-year-old florist who is a mule for the drug cartel because he needs money for his business and other things. And it's a solid movie. I mean, Clint Eastwood Clint Eastwood is Clint Eastwood, but he does give a good performance in this. He emotes through some tough obstacles in this film. Yeah, it's a good cast: Bradley Cooper, Michael Pena, Diane Wiest, and Andy Garcia. And there's some, let's just say, some scenes involving Eastwood I did not see coming.
Yeah, a cartel party sequence. Yeah,
there is a cartel party sequence that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you're the man, Eastwood. Well done.
Yeah,
you still got it. Anyway, but by default, the mule, because I haven't seen Ghost of Mississippi.
Yeah.
I think it's just a good movie.
Sure.
Looking at the cast of Ghost of Mississippi, it's kind of a stacked cast. It was like Alec Baldwin, Goldberg, James Woods, Diane Ladd, Craig T. Nelson, William H. Mousy, Virginia Madsen, Alexa Vega, and Lucas Blake is in here somewhere as well, and Terry O'Quinn. But yeah, I haven't seen it. It definitely sounds interesting. And yeah, it's and I do actually quite like courtroom dramas. I did watch The Mule for this because I saw it was on Netflix for me, and I thought that it was a pretty good movie, and I kind of enjoyed it. So I'm going to go The Mule.
Ghost of Mississippi. Yeah, another one of my Reiner blind spots as well. I think I tried to watch it for the '96 one, just didn't get around to it. So maybe I'll get around to it again at some point. I saw The Mule with my dad because it's a dad movie. we saw this together in theaters. And it's a Clint Eastwood dad movie. It's fine. I've never had the urge to go back and rewatch it, but it's all right. So I'll go The Mule. All right, we got Christy from last year with Sydney Sweeney, and The Thin Red Line, the Terrence Malick film. Jonathan?
This is an interesting matchup. So The Thin Red Line is the Terrence Malick movie involving war that is just a lot of people talking, just involving the woods and the leaves and the trees and the wind involving war. Now, the thing is, would they think about that while they're in Warcraft? I mean, come on, or Warfare? No, they would freak out. But it's a good movie. I need to revisit it. So, and Christy, I watched last year because of the Sydney Sweeney, and she does give a very good performance in an otherwise kind of formulaic biopic. She and Ben Foster, they're very good together. As Ben Foster yet again plays another abusive character. But Sweeney is great because she is an important figure with some potty mouth language and stands up for herself. But we empathize with her as she's stuck in this abusive marriage. It's marginally good. I'm gonna go The Thin Red Line because I think it's a better movie in comparison with Christie. It's a good movie. So Thin Red Line.
Yeah.
I haven't got around to seeing Christie. I've heard good things about it. I know there was talk of her getting into Best Actress, but then it just never happened, obviously. I do actually quite like the Thin Red Line. I think it's good, and just looking at apparently Bull Pullman and Mickey Rourke were also part of the movie at one point, but their scenes were cut on the cutting room floor. It's like, how could you leave Bull Pullman on the cutting room floor? I don't know, but maybe their scenes just didn't work. But yeah, I do really like this. So I'm going to go The Thin Red Line.
I'll go with Thin Red Line just because I've seen it. Yeah, I didn't get to Christie. I see most movies that come out in theaters, but this one also was like in and out of theaters in a week because nobody saw it and it bombed. I know it was pretty notorious for like I think it made like less than $1 million.
Ouch.
Opening opening week or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty. It was one of the more underperforming kind of wide releases. I might get around to it eventually, but yeah, I'll go Thin Red Line. I'm not really a Malik guy, but this is one of the more kind of tolerable ones. For what it is. So, yeah, I'll go with that. Maria?
I've seen. I haven't seen Christie. Probably wouldn't. Thin Red Line, though, that's a book by James Jones that had read in high school about the fight for Guadalcanal, and that's what the movie is based on. The movie has some excellent cinematography. I don't know who that was, but it really, really amazing vistas. I haven't seen it for a long time, but I did like it a lot, and I would vote for that one.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maria, it's like a female / LGBTQ Raging Bull.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Good for her.
And the cinematographer, by the way, is John Toll, who has won 2 Oscars for cinematography: Legends of the Fall,
beautiful.
Legends of the Fall, and Braveheart. So,
Legends of the Fall, really?
Yeah. So
I love that one too. Great.
Yeah. Look up a pretty solid filmography in there. You can look it up sometime.
He knows how to shoot nature and
knows how to shoot. Yeah, outside.
Year round nowadays, Roger Deakins, who's great, of course, and deservedly so. But that's neat. I didn't know that.
Got American Made with Tom Cruise and The Greatest Game Ever Played, which I believe is the Bill Paxton directed movie that he's not in. So kind of a strange one there, but Malcolm.
So I have seen the greatest game ever played, but I don't remember it that much. But
it's the golf.
It's a very long golf game.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
But I think American Made is really good. I think it's the story about this person who I don't really know much about. I think it was just done fantastically, and yes, I'm gonna go American Made.
Barry Seal.
Yeah, Barry Seal, the guy who want to work for the CIA and the cartels at the same time. And got him in a lot of trouble. Yeah, all the Oliver North stuff around that time. All the CIA drug running. I love American Made. I think the movie's really, really good. I think it's one of the Tom Cruise movies that doesn't get talked about enough. I think he's really good. I think he's just kind of like, he's such a big star for a movie that's basically kind of a biopic, he kind of, I'm not going to say he's like miscast, because he's not. He's really good at it. It's like almost like he's bigger than the movie he's in, if that makes sense. Something like that. Because it's not like a big action blockbuster or anything like that. But I like that movie quite a bit. There's a lot of pretty gangster moments in it. It's some good stuff. So that's the bit where she's complaining about they moved into the house that's empty in the middle of the night. I need a refrigerator and an oven and a vent, and he just starts throwing stacks of money all over the place, going, here you go, here's your fridge, here's your stove, here's your bed. Like, there's some good stuff. The stuff where he walks out of the police station to say he'll buy caddies for all of them, and then I'm gonna walk out of here.
Yeah, the DA's office.
And because the governor called and said let him go. There's some good stuff in there. And I like it quite a bit. So I'll go American Made. I think it's under talked about, and I like it. Maria?
I like American Made. The golf one is interesting. It's a 1913 match, so it's like, okay, well, I don't know. Sometimes I can't get into those things because they're so far back that I have no clue about how it actually worked or anything. But American Made's pretty good. I like Tom Cruise a lot. I'm going to vote for that one.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Greatest game ever played? No, not really. It's not the greatest game ever played. Shia LaBeouf is fine in this movie. I mean, there is some beautiful scenery, but it's not one of those Disney sports movies I'll go back and rewatch. I do agree that American Made is a fun movie. I need to rewatch it, but I do remember having a good time with it. Tom Cruise. This is the Tom Cruise that I miss. He's just being, a good actor, like a very good actor. Not as much action in here, but his story is very interesting. And yeah, you're right. American Made, or as known as damn, it feels good to be a gangsta. So I'm gonna go American Made.
Yeah, get your fat ass out of my plane. The fat guy's trying to ride with him. Yeah, no,
See, that's why I'm looking forward to his his next movie.
His now post Mission Impossible
Yes.
filmography. I'm looking forward to see what kind of interesting projects he does. You know what I mean? Like him working with Inarritu, which, by the way, took Rhonda to see the Revenant in theaters the other day, and because she had never seen it. God damn, that movie's fucking good. Like really, really good.
You should have been here.
Yeah, I know. Shit, you needed more love for that episode, didn't you? Yeah, I know.
I was out. Man.
She thought, by the way, it was very, very tense and very intense. Yeah. So all the stuff in that movie. There you go. All right, got The Railway Man and Woman of the Hour.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, it's on me. I've seen The Railway Man. I have not seen Woman of the Hour. I saw The Railway Man in theaters. I've only seen it the one time just because I had a good trailer, good marketing. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a good kind of, confrontational kind of movie, a movie about, forgiveness and this guy potentially having to, confront the man who kind of tortured him, during the war and things like that. So, yeah, it's a solid little Colin Firth movie. Not bad, worth a watch. I didn't get a chance. That Woman of the Hour, that's the dating game killer movie, right? I heard about that.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the actual true story of it through some true crime stuff I've seen, but I haven't seen this movie adaptation. So I know the story. I'm actually familiar with that, and I've seen clips of the real show, but I haven't seen the movie. So I'll go The Railway Man. Maria?
I have seen I haven't seen Woman of the Hour, but I'm like you. I know the true crime, what happened and why it happened. Well, not why, but most of the details of it. But I haven't seen that movie. Railway Man, I have also not seen. However, it's Colin Firth, and he is Mr. Darcy, so I will vote for that. That's my logic.
Sure. No, that's fine. Jonathan?
Yeah, Woman of the Hour. Yeah, this is Anna Kendrick's directorial debut, and she has a very keen eye on direction and blocking shots and camera movement. So I'm actually looking forward to her next directorial effort. This is a good movie. My criticism is that the intersecting storylines are initially executed well, but it feels arbitrarily. That feels small and not as integral to the movie, to the overall movie. It could have been a better crime thriller about this subject.
She played also the main character then, huh?
Yeah.
That's gotta be hard.
Yes and no. Really, the main character is the serial killer.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a
Daniel Salvato.
victim, but you know what I mean. The woman that was on the show.
Yeah, because there's like 3 stories going on, but it's a good movie. I haven't seen The Railway Man, but you're encouraging me to watch it. But I'm gonna be fair and go Woman of the Hour. It's good.
Yeah. Michael?
Yeah, I really enjoyed The Railway Man. And yeah, I thought it was a really fascinating movie, and I think, it's one of those ones. I thought Stellan Skarsgård was really good in it too. I don't know if he was nominated for an Oscar for The Railway Man, but I think he should have. I also really love Woman of the Hour, though. I thought this was a nice surprise when it was released, and I had a lot of fun with it. So just by a slight margin, I'm going Woman of the Hour.
Okay, so we'll have our first tie for the moment. So we'll start with Maria for the tiebreakers down the bottom. Do either one.
I don't get Woman of the Hour. Sure, why not?
Okay, no, that's fine. All right. Okay.
I got The Railway Man on my watch list anyway. So
yeah, no, I think it's on Tubi actually, so you can find it there.
It's on Prime.
Oh, it's on Prime. Okay, yeah, Prime and Tubi. Yes, there you go.
And Tubi. There you go.
And Tubi, yay, our favorite service. There you go. Okay, first shout out. Open Water, and that got cut off. It's the
is that Grease Lightning?
Greased Lightning, yeah, they got cut off there.
We can handle it.
Richard, I'll find with Open Water. It gets a little long in the tooth in the middle, not to make a pun. But it's an interesting story. But yeah, it's not a lot going on. Yeah,
I'll go Open Water.
Jordan, I know Jordan hates it, but I'd go Open Water just because I've seen it. I didn't know there was a movie called Grease Lightning. It had nothing to do with Grease when I looked it up, and I was like, hit or miss on wacky Richard Pryor stuff. So I don't know. Anybody else have any opinions? Otherwise, I'll just go through Open Water.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Open Water.
I haven't seen either. So.
Yeah, I know. I know Jordan. I know Jordan hates it, but we'll see what happens here. Got The Outpost. Oh, and Killers of the Flower Moon. There's a movie he likes, so I think that'll be fine.
Has anybody seen The Outpost?
I haven't seen The Outpost. Yeah, it's Orlando Bloom.
Either.
Another Caleb Landry Jones movie, by the way, who he's an American made. But Killers of the Flower Moon, solid Scorsese.
It's very good.
Yeah. Not one of my higher Scorsese's, but it's very, very solid. So Jordan will hate that Open Water went through, but when he sees the Killers of the Flower Moon is there, it's fine because he likes that movie quite a bit. So that'll be all right.
Yeah, can't wait for the next Scorsese movie.
Yeah,
I mean the chances of them seeing Grease Lighting is probably slim to none as well.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
I think the next Scorsese movie I heard it's a ghost thriller. I don't know. That's what.
Interesting. Okay. A Cry in the Dark. I think it was called like Angels or something on the list. But yeah. When I looked it up, the Cry in the Dark was the poster that came out, so that's what I went with. And Ferrari with Adam Driver. Has anybody seen A Cry in the Dark? Maria, you seen that one? Anybody?
No, I have not.
I've seen it.
Okay.
It's the dingo that ate my baby.
Oh, is that the dingo that ate your baby? Okay, I only know the.
I have seen this. I didn't know that was the name.
I only know the Seinfeld reference with when Elaine does it.
She does a great job, though. She's Meryl Streep, so we don't.
It's okay, but Streep is great.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen Ferrari. It's Driver's good, but the movie's okay at best. Yeah. It's,
you know what? I'll go Cry in the Dark. Sure.
Okay.
It's actually a compelling story.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting. Yeah, I didn't know the dingo ate your baby, what movie that was referenced to. I just know the reference.
I never heard the name before.
That's your guy, Sam Neill.
Sam Neill, yeah, I'll go with it. Sure, why not? Because Ferrari, I was mid on, anyways. You know, it's not great.
Well, actually, the quote is "The dingo's got my baby." The dingo ate my baby is one of the misquotes.
It's a misquote. One of those Mandela effect, because she misquotes it in Seinfeld. That's what most people know.
Yeah,
yeah. It's the Luke, I am your father thing, not the no, I am your father.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna go with that for now? That's fine.
Yeah, I'd vote for that. Sure.
If it makes it to the championship, maybe I'll try to check it. Let's see what it's going up against.
Lindbergh kid or something.
All right. So go to Mission with De Niro and Heaven's Gate. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've heard about this movie.
Heaven's Gate sucks.
It does?
Oh yeah, it's not good.
It's kind of an infamous bad movie.
Like
actually,
25, 30 years to get it on a DVD. I mean, nobody saw it in the movies. You know,
it
didn't even come out.
It did not get good reviews at the time it came out. Some people dig it, for what it is, but yeah, at the time, Ebert trashed it. Yeah, a lot of people trashed it. So
really bad.
Yeah. And I know the Mission is mixed too. I know, Jonathan, you watched it. It's like it looks good.
I watched it a while back.
It looks good. It sounds good. It's got Ennio Morricone score, things like that.
Yeah, it has all these great elements. It's just this overall story, overall product. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. I saw the Ennio Morricone documentary in theaters, and they showed a lot of stuff from the Mission, and it made me kind of want to see it just because it looked interesting. But
it is one of the most beautiful Ennio Morricone scores I've ever heard. Or actually scores I've ever heard. I let's just say I listened to the soundtrack more than I want to rewatch the movie.
Okay, fair enough. We can hand vote it. I'll go the Mission. Maria.
Not Heaven's Gate. Yeah, Mission's fine.
Okay, Mission.
I don't like either of them. I'm sick of these Jesus films from Scorsese. I'm tired of it. Religion. Oh.
Yeah, Heaven's Gate is the second Tiro Quinn movie had on this.
Well, and at the time it was infamous because it cost $44 million and it made $3 million. It was like it bombed and it was
really long too, like 3.5 hours or something. When we it was like no.
Yeah, it's 3 hours and 40 minutes. Holy shit!
I was right. Okay, good.
Just an overbloated mess of a movie. So
good.
Yeah, there you go.
And in '99, Time magazine put the movie on the list of the 100 worst ideas of the 20th century. Not movies, ideas.
Just ideas. It's probably right next to New Coke from the
217 minutes.
Yeah,
it's a long movie. Yeah.
Damn.
I probably need to watch it for 1980. I don't know, but
I mean,
If it intrigues you at all, go ahead. I mean,
yeah, but you know what? That's a lot of ad breaks on Tubi for 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's so.
Take 5 hours.
If there's an ad break every 15 minutes, you're gonna get like how many ad breaks?
Oh my God, I don't know.
12 at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Geez. All right, 80 for Brady, loosely based on against Cinderella Man. I mean, come on, is this even a
Cinderella
match?
Man obviously
Cinderella
is
Man
better
rules.
film.
Okay,
There's no-
80 for Brady is kind of fun, but Cinderella Man. No.
Yeah, Cinderella Man.
And Maria, I don't mean to be mean. I heard somebody call these types of movies like 80 for Brady and like the best exotic marigold hotel. Somebody some reviewer tagged these as geezer pleasers, which I thought was funny.
I'm the wrong geezer. I don't like any of that
right.
crap.
No, that's what I mean. Like I'm not saying it's useful. I just mean like,
I know what you mean though. That's
these
true.
movies that attract the older audience that like it's just
they're
people doing
comfortable. We've
stuff.
got Judi Dench and a million people
these
like
comfortable
that,
movies.
We
Yeah,
just love
and
them to
then,
death because we're all the same age. It's like
like the book club movies, things like that.
and the women's book clubs especially. It's like, give me a fucking
Yeah,
break. Like,
yeah.
can hang out.
I
We all
take a
hate each
piss
other by
there.
this
I
time.
love Best Exotic Marigold Hotel.
I know you do, Malcolm. I know.
You like 80 for Brady?
I actually haven't seen it.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
I know
Cinderella
Dan-
Man. I rewatched it recently. That movie rules. That movie's great.
There's
Yeah,
no-
it's excellent.
No universe
Excellent.
in which my high school friends and I hang around and talk about that kind of shit. We're all in there.
You know what? Hey, fair enough, Maria. No, I never said you were, but hey, good.
I know. I'm not trying to.
Good, you know, you're not just sipping tea talking about
not
crappy old
today's
books.
80-year-olds. I don't think, but
Right,
I
no,
get it. Though. It's a great term.
understood.
Actually, I've never heard that before. I have to
Yeah,
say that to my daughter.
Yeah,
She'll like-
I thought that was like a perfect just
perfect,
term
yeah.
that somebody came up with for those
she calls
types of
me
movies.
dried up bitter old hag every now and then. So I'll say, yeah, because I go to see those geezer movies.
Geezer movies.
Yeah. Now, just quickly, I know Dan Skip
Yeah.
Allen has been raving about 80 for Brady
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
past.
Jesus.
I wonder why.
Yeah, right. All right, so we got 42, the Jackie Robinson movie, and Hamburger Hill, the war film. So, Maria, well, yeah, we can go back to this one.
Hamburger Hill's Clint Eastwood, right?
No.
Or am I wrong?
No,
You're confusing it with Heartbreak Ridge.
That's
Heartbreak
what I'm
Ridge.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good enough. 42. Nothing more to say. He does a great job of playing Jackie Robinson.
This
and
was
there's-
Hamburger Hill was the other 87 Vietnam movie alongside Full Metal Jacket that
Oh yeah,
wasn't
forget
as
it.
talked
Yeah,
about.
no,
Yeah.
I know it, but I forgot. I got
Yeah.
it mixed up in my mind with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, 42 is a great film. I think he did a great job. I'm sorry that he's gone. And even though Harrison Ford's in there doing his usual shtick, I'm tired of Harrison Ford. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I think the movie's great. I think he just does, Chadwick Boseman is just great in it. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hamburger Hill, whereas 42, I do agree that Chadwick Boseman is really good as Jackie Robinson. It's kind of formulaic at times, a little bland, but he does deliver a very good performance. I think Harrison Ford delivers a very good performance.
It's one of his more lively later performances
I
for
think
sure.
so.
That was good. I think he's good at it.
curmudgeon, it's like,
Well, but he at least has some life to it. He's not phoning it in.
yeah, you're
Like,
right. It's different than
he's
most
trying.
of his performances.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, yeah, basically, this is the MCU movie that is better than Captain America: Brave New World. If you think about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go 42. Very good.
Okay. Yeah.
Hamburger Hill, I was just looking up about it. It's got you've got Dylan McDermott, Courtney B. Vance, Don Cheadle are probably the more notable names in the cast. But I haven't seen it.
No, it's related, but
But I have seen 42. I like 42. I think it's good. So 42.
Yeah, I missed 42 when it initially came out in theaters. But yeah, I caught it on DVD, and yeah, it was very good. And yeah, the Alan Tudyk is good in it too. Yeah, he's a good asshole. And yeah, Harrison Ford is one of his better kind of later ones. So yeah, no, it was a solid kind of period biopic, for what it was. Yeah, I haven't seen Hamburger Hill, but I kind of I remember seeing some. I think they reviewed it on one of the old Siskel and Eberts I was watching one day when I was marathon. They were like, it's kind of just sort of a Platoon knockoff a year after Platoon, kind of a thing. So just not as good. There was a slew of Vietnam stuff after Platoon. So yeah, I'll go 42 here. All right, a few more on this side. We're almost there. Prince of the City and Vice. So I didn't know what Prince of the City was.
Well, you got the wrong poster. Ralph.
Oh, did I get the wrong one? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I must have missed that one. My bad. Prince of the City, is that
Sidney Lumet. Sidney
okay?
Lumet.
City of the Met. Okay, I got the wrong movie. My bad. Sorry about that. This is the Treat Williams movie. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, I haven't seen it though. Anybody seen it?
I've seen
Nope.
it.
Seen it?
I
Okay.
saw it. Actually, I saw it for this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So
first
this is
thing
basically the other Sidney Lumet police corruption movie.
Mm.
It is based on a true story. He likes these kinds of movies, and it focuses on this New York detective played by Treat Williams, who chooses to help the Department of Justice to expose police corruption for reasons of his own. But he's threatened by personal demons, criminal associates, and also other police guys. It's his epic. It's almost 3 hours, but it divides into two halves where the first half centers on his camaraderie with his squad, and the second half centers on his struggle with morality to decide whether to turn in his own partner
Uh-oh.
Are you still there?
as he goes undercover.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
you froze for a moment.
Yeah, the
You
first
froze for a
hour, the first hour is kind of slow, I thought, and he doesn't succeed at grasping the main character. Compared to Pacino, we'll talk about the other movie very well. I thought the second half has some greatness, where he tackles on his morality, confronting his family superiors and his friends in the squad. It becomes tense. It becomes tragic as the opposing side has to deal with it, and a few people do not want to do it as they want to, let's just say, control their own demise. It's a tragic end for a few people, but I think it's just a solid Lumet epic with some greatness. It could have been better in the first hour, I would say. I don't think it's like one of his very best movies, but it's a good movie to recommend, especially for 81 if you want to put it in. So, and Vice, it's good. Good movie, good performances, but it's not one that I go back and rewatch. I'll give a vote to Prince of the City.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of an interesting predicament here because I don't like Vice. I don't think it's that good. I think Christian Bale was good in the movie. I just don't think the movie itself is good. But I haven't seen Prince of the City. So just because I really don't like Vice and I don't want to move on, I'm going to vote Prince of the City.
If you like Serpico, you'll like this one.
Okay, yeah. So we'll get to Serpico here in this thing. I quite like Vice. Actually, I might be in the minority, but I last time I watched it, I quite liked it. I liked the Adam McKay stuff, post comedy, and I think all the characters are great. I really liked Steve Carell in it as well. Tyler Perry, popping in there. Good stuff. You kind of want to do the Dick Cheney voice. You gotta turn your mouth to the side a little bit. Just the way Christian Bale plays it is very funny. The movie makes me laugh, but I like under the table political kind of movies, and no, I like Vice for what it was. I'll go Vice. But Jordan's here. Welcome, Jordan.
Hey, sorry, major issues with my phone carrier. So if anyone needs to call me, I'm unable to make phone calls until I get a new phone. But somehow I can still do text messages. So if you want my temporary number, because I do have a temporary number until I get it, so just text me. I'm happy to give that to you. And my internet's working faster than ever because they gave me a new SIM card, but it still won't do text. And it was their fault on their end. I just want to add that, and that's all I'll say about it. It was their fault. I didn't do anything. They were trying to screw around with my settings, and they screwed it up. So, but anyways, but as far as this goes, I've never seen Prince of the City, and to be fair, I have a lot of blind spots. I watched 2 for this, so I don't know if you've already talked about them. We'll see. But Prince of the City, it does look like it's one that's packed with like a bunch of like character actors. I mean, you got Bob Balaban in there, Treat Williams. I mean, it's a bunch of those guys in there. But
a lot of character actors.
Yeah. I see Lane Smith. I see James Tolkien. So yeah, but Vice, yeah, Vice. I heard Austin's comments, and I'm kind of with him. Yeah, that I actually like the the Adam McKay stuff, and is it playing George W. Bush, Sam Rockwell? Is it?
Yeah, Sam
Yeah,
Rockwell.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, but it's fun. Yeah, so I'll go with Vice.
Okay, yeah, Maria.
Maria.
I just kind of wonder. I don't remember seeing Vice. I'm wondering if I'm confusing it in my mind with another one. I know I haven't seen Prince of the City. I'm going to vote for Vice because it seems like that's the better of the two for right now. But I really don't remember it. So sorry about that.
No, that's fair. Maybe you're thinking of W with Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
I might be. I might be.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I can't remember.
But it's even more poignant to go back and watch Vice because Dick Cheney passed away last year. So if you wanted to just do it for that, you could do it.
Yeah,
as a tribute or as a
not really as a tribute, more like
yeah.
Oh, here
yeah.
we go.
Just to see what that guy's all about. Yeah.
All right, so we got Nixon with Anthony Hopkins, and Flags of Our Fathers, the Clint Eastwood directed movie. So, Malcolm.
Yeah. I've seen Flags of Our Fathers. It was it was one half that double feature that they do with Letters of Iwo Jima.
Yeah, it's a good double feature.
And yeah, I do like Flags of Our Fathers. It's good, but I really enjoy Nixon. I think Nixon is a really good sort of biopic, and yeah, and secretly, when I saw that both this and All the President's Men were on the same bracket, I was hoping they were going to go up against each other, but they still might. But I'm going to go Nixon.
I have a strategy. I'll explain.
Okay, sure.
Awesome.
I haven't seen Nixon yet. That was one of the ones I wanted to get to for 95, but it's hard to squeeze in a 3 hour and 10-minute biopic. But yeah, I mean, I won't name them off, but man, go look at the cast on IMDb, and Jesus, everybody in that movie is somebody. Every single person.
Right.
It's like somebody you know. I mean, good Lord, everybody. So character actors galore. Flags of Our Fathers is good. I slightly prefer Iwo Jima like a little bit more than Flags of Our Fathers. I just think the story's a little more fascinating to me personally, but Flags of Our Fathers is still good, and I've seen it, so I'll go with that. But I won't mind if Nixon goes through.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Flags of Our Fathers. My grandpa was in World War II, and he like wasn't like necessarily right with the guys that raised the flag, but became in I think like right around the same time because he had to go in after the Iwo Jima and like help clean up, and it was a very hard thing. Like, he wouldn't even talk about it for like years and years. We asked him what he did in the military, and he'd say, "Oh, I was just a cook on the ship. I didn't really do anything, you know." But then finally one day we got him to really open up, and he got emotional and like just really affected him, and like said that he had to go and like see dead bodies and all that stuff is crazy. But the movie's good, yeah, and Nixon's good too. I have seen it, but I just can't get over the fact that like, even though it's Anthony Hopkins, he doesn't like look anything like Nixon. Like when you look at him, I'm just like, that's Anthony Hopkins. That doesn't like look like him. But he's such a great actor. Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but he plays the part almost spot on. Like he's really good. I mean, it's Sir Anthony Hopkins. He's good at like every role he ever does. So, but even with that, I'll go Flags of Our Fathers. I think I like that one just a little more.
Okay, Maria.
Okay, Nixon. I lived through. I won't watch it. I don't care hearing more lies from that idiot. And Flags of Our Fathers, I'll vote for. I don't need to say anymore. You guys have done it all good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Jonathan.
Well, strategy is out the window. Okay, well, my idea was going to be a matchup of controversial figures. That's what I was going to, put away. But I haven't seen Nixon. I wanted to, but I'm like Austin. I couldn't fit in 3 hours. I actually wanted to see Prince of the City first because I'm a Lumet person. But Flags of Our Fathers, I do agree with Austin. It's good, but I do prefer Iwo Jima. I think Iwo Jima is a near great movie from Eastwood, one of his very best. But Flags of Our Fathers is good. It's just the actors themselves, they're fine in comparison to Ken Watanabe himself in the movie. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So, but I'll go Flags of Our Fathers.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. That's the last one on the side. So
Ah.
we'll jump to the side. I'll show Jordan kind of what won on this. I think you'll agree with most of them, so you'll be all right.
Yep.
At 42 over Hamburger Hill.
I've never seen Hamburger Hill. So.
Cinderella Man over 80 for Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
We had The Mission over Heaven's Gate.
That's fine. I haven't seen them.
Yeah, A Cry in the Dark over Ferrari.
That's fine. Ferrari was very mid.
Yeah, we said the same thing, and we didn't know that, but Maria told us that was the Seinfeld thing. The dingo ate with the baby. Is like that's where that comes from.
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah, well,
okay.
I didn't know what that was a reference to. I guess it was a big movie at the time. So
yeah, wow.
Yeah. Killers of the Flower Moon.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just real quick, I watched The Outpost for this, and it's excellent. Like it's very, very good, showing like a like portrait of like Kandahar in Afghanistan, and like how like they say it like right at the beginning of the movie, which I kind of wish that they wouldn't, but they say that like in this story everybody dies, like they're all gonna die. Mm-hmm. So this is how it plays out. But I wish they would have maybe just like held that and not done that, and you just find out over the course of the movie. But I mean, if you know anything about like the war, you can kind of like maybe know that, but it's excellent. Like it's very, very good. So yeah.
Okay. And we figured you'd be fine with the other one going through because it'll probably lose to Killers of the Flower Moon, but Open Water won over Beast Lightning.
Open Water went through. Oh man,
well, I mean,
it's
nobody's seen Richard Pryor's Greased Lightning. So.
No, but I will say Open Water is the number one worst movie I've ever seen. My number one of all time. I hate that movie. It sucks balls.
Well, it's fine. But then when we saw it's going up against a movie you really like, we figured it'd be fine. So it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's no big deal. Woman of the Hour over the Railway Man. American Made over The Greatest Game Ever Played. Thin Red Line over Christie.
So I watched Christie for this, and the movie is not that good. I mean, they're given good. Sydney Sweeney's given a good performance, but I feel like the writing's kind of bad and the pacing's off, and it just doesn't really like fit for me. Yeah. So
okay, fair enough. The Mule over Ghost of Mississippi. Behind Enemy Lines over Lady Sing the Blues, which we just hadn't seen, so it's fine. All the President's Men over the Intouchables. We got Into the Wild over Beckett.
Yep.
And Enemy at the Gates over The Haunting of Connecticut.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's all pretty good. Yeah.
All right. So figured nothing too egregious.
Except Open Water.
Except Open Water. But again, when we saw Flower Moon, we're like, fine. Jordan loves Flower Moon, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yep. Oh
yeah.
That movie's great.
So no big deal. All right, got Thunderheart with Val Kilmer and Elvis.
Has anybody seen Thunderheart?
I've seen it a long time ago.
Oddly enough, we were putting together the bracket. Rhonda loves Thunderheart. I've never seen it. So
is it about
I ran out of time. Like
they're FBI agents or something on an Indian reservation, and Val has he's angsty because he's a part Indian.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting, but I just haven't seen
it. It's not bad. I liked it.
A Murder on a Reservation kind of sounds like Wind River a little bit before Wind River.
Yeah, exactly. But way before that, and not as well put together. You know, I mean, they did the best they could, but anyway.
I just haven't seen
it. But also, rest in peace to Graham Greene, who was in it. He passed away last year, but
they showed this clip in the Oscars.
I love him.
Did they?
Oh, nice.
Gotcha. What a shame.
I like Elvis quite a bit. I like Elvis. I rewatched it recently.
I won't vote for Elvis, but if you guys, the majority wants that, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I can if you need me to. I don't care, but I mean, that would be the one.
I just ran out of time for Thunderheart.
Yeah. Hey, all right. You got I, Tonya, and Trumbo. So it's on me. I saw Trumbo once. I don't remember a lot about it. The Cranston performance was good, but I'm more interested in kind of the real story than sort of the movie. But the blacklisting stuff is interesting. I, Tonya is great. That movie rules. I like that movie a lot. I've seen the movie at least 4 or 5 times. Now I showed it to Rhonda even recently. We watched it I believe on Tubi actually, something like that. But I Tonya is awesome. It kind of flies by. Good casting. This is when I first saw Paul Walter Hauser playing that idiot fat ass Sean. He's really good there. Sebastian Stan is good. And it gave me made me give a shit about figure skating, which I usually don't. But this is easily the best figure skating movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
And no, it's a really, really good movie, great performances, and doesn't get talked about enough. I feel like Craig Gillespie. So yeah, from the director of Supergirl this year comes I, Tonya. So
Yeah.
That's probably the only reason why
I'm interested. It's because of Craig Gillespie. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jordan.
Well, I'm also interested because he's directing Supergirl, and that's like a thing for my girlfriend Selena. She like, because the S for like Supergirl, Superman, Selena, all that. She has Superman everything. So we're gonna maybe find a way to see it together. I don't know if she's moving, so we'll see. But I Tanya's great. Yeah, it's a great performance from Margot Robbie, and then also Allison
Janney, she's really
Janney
good.
in it too.
Great.
Yeah, she's great in it. Like as the mom, really pushing her and really being like a hard ass and all that, and being kind of crazy. Yeah, and yeah, like you really see a portrait of like Tonya Harding was kind of like just grew up poor and was slightly white trashish in a way. But she was but she was a great figure skater, and like for whatever reason, I've always been kind of good at figure skating. I don't really like figure skate, but I can get on the ice and like go fast and spin around and do stuff. It's weird. But like it's like a natural thing. I don't know.
I gotta have a film of this.
How I can do that. So yeah, so yeah, because like the last week I went to a roller skating rink and did a bunch of stuff with my girlfriend's daughter. So yeah, but and then Trumbo is good. Which, like, remember the days when, like, if you were a communist, like, you got blacklisted and all that stuff? Now it's almost kind of like you're almost kind of just celebrated or just kind of left alone to be like, just believe what you want.
Well, the problem is a lot of people weren't though, and they were. If you said you weren't, they just accused you of being one anyways.
Right.
Yeah, that was the problem back then. with no evidence, and they just said you were lying. So it was like a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So, and Bryan Cranston. He's proved that he can play like damn near almost any type of role. He can be dramatic. He can do comedy. He can do all kinds of stuff. But I still think that I'll give it to I, Tonya, because that one's really good. So, but Maria.
I, Tanya looks like one of our family reunions. I got a lot of relatives, and her mother, and all the other people in that thing. And I can't get there, so I'm going to vote for Trumbo.
Yeah, sounds good. Jonathan.
Yeah, I've seen Trumbo one time. I thought it was all right. It was good. Cranston is good. Yeah, a good cast. Diane Lane. I think Elle Fanning's in it. Yeah, it's good, but yeah, I do agree. I, Tonya, it's really, really good, and yeah, Margot Robbie. I think it's still her best performance as the dislikable, frustrated, difficult Tonya Harding, but Paul Walter Hauser and Sebastian Stan, they're very good as the two bumbling idiots.
All you have to do to be like Paul Walter Hauser in this movie is just pretend like you're out of breath and have eating the whole time and counterterrorism.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I remember the Oscars that year. Like I struggled between like, oh, I want Janney and Laurie Metcalf from Lady Bird to win. Like I want the because they were both excellent. But I'm glad for Janney. I'm not too high on I, Tonya as y'all, but because of the last third of the movie, but the first 2/3 of the movies, I think it was just fantastic storytelling all the way through. It is Craig Gillespie's Goodfellas, if you think about it. So I, Tonya, would
right?
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yeah. I've seen Trumbo. I think it's really good just seeing like how far like he went to get movies made and like there's like he actually wrote Roman Holiday, but yet but it was under a front of someone else's name that he put on the screenplay just so he could get it done. But it's like there's also a really mishmash of cast like you got Bryan Cranston, Diane Lane, Helen Mirren, Louis C.K. and Elle Fanning, John Goodman, New Zealand actor Dino Gorman playing Kirk Douglas. So it's like all over the place, and it's one of those ones like I would have like after seeing this, like I do think that I would argue that I would have loved to see Bryan Cranston win the Oscar over Leo that year for The Revenant. Because like, well, I'm not like, while I do think Leo was good in The Revenant, I think Bryan Cranston as Trumbo was better in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I do really enjoy like I, Tanya though. And yes, I'm still going to vote I, Tanya here. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as Michael Fassbender or Steve Jobs, but okay.
I haven't seen Steve Jobs. I can't judge that one.
He's
so.
really good.
Okay.
Yeah,
he is.
all right, we got La Bamba and Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay.
Two very wildly different ends of the
Yeah,
spectrum.
very wildly different
Yeah.
movies. Yeah. Jordan.
Yeah. So I think that I've seen La Bamba like a long time ago. Like it's been
story. Yeah.
been like close to when I was a kid probably, but I do remember though that it was the first time that I was introduced to Isai Morales though, and because he's in this, and then of course Lou Diamond Phillips, but yeah. So I mean, I remember it being good, but Bonnie and Clyde's excellent. Like I think that Bonnie and Clyde rules. Like Warren Beatty's great. I mean, Faye Dunaway is very sexy, like back in the day, and Gene Hackman too. Like he's great in it too. So I think that I'll give it to Bonnie and Clyde because it's really good. So yeah, but Maria.
When they came out and we went to see it, it's the most violent movie I'd ever seen up to that point because of the just at the end, the when they get caught. Yeah, they get massacred. I mean, it's just, and you kind of were sympathetic toward them.
Machine guns everywhere.
Yeah, there was they were not a good couple, but they weren't as bad as they didn't show them as like they were really, but they were more glamorized. Faye Dunaway, come on, this woman was not like that at all. But anyhow, I think it's a really good movie. La Bamba, I didn't think it was very good at all. I like Lou Diamond Phillips, but I didn't think it was that great a movie. But I'll vote for Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, sounds good. Jonathan.
Yeah, La Bamba is a very good, charismatic musical biopic. Richie Valens, you vibe with his charisma, thanks to Lou Diamond Phillips' performance. It is very tragic to what happens with him at the age of 17 as he dies in a plane crash. I don't love the nightmarish premonitions in the film. I think it's just an unnecessary storytelling technique, but overall, it's very good. Bonnie and Clyde I saw last year for the first time. Yeah, this was a very big blind spot, and y'all know that. I love this movie, and it's an excellent crime film. Arthur Penn takes a simple premise of two people going on the road to rob banks and makes this crazed, violent journey into this glorified, crazy film. And
for him too. It's like,
and you're kind of rooting for them in the at the moment, but
yeah, they're bad.
You do know what's going to happen. Yeah,
and it's got some sequences very similar to Raising Arizona. You know why?
Exactly. Yeah, not that funny, but yeah.
It's not as funny, but the music is similar, where they're just driving around trying to
One shot I will say something about before I get too far into it is that scene at the end when they look at each other, when they cut to him and they cut to her, and they realize they're done. I thought that was a very, very impactful scene. I just wanted to mention it.
Exactly. I do love it. I like La Bamba very much, but Bonnie and Clyde is very, very good. And I think it's slightly better than La Bamba. It's terrific. It's a great movie. Definitely one of my favorite first time watches last year. So Bonnie and Clyde gets my vote.
Would Bonnie and Clyde be better with this instead?
It'd be funnier.
It would be, yeah, right.
It's kind of similar, All right. Anyways,
crazy band.
They're not stealing diapers. All right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I haven't got around to Bonnie and Clyde. It was kind of a last minute addition. I had another one I wanted to watch for this that I did watch. And I still haven't forgiven Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway for getting my hopes up at the Oscars with La La Land. But I do quite like La Bamba though. I do think it's a really solid biopic. So I'm gonna go La Bamba.
Yeah. Austin.
It's easy, man. Bonnie Clyde's my 128. I love that movie. I
Yeah.
saw it. I saw it years ago, and I've continued to watch it. Once every couple of years. Like, it's really great.
Yeah.
And hey, Pictures at a Revolution for the win. One of the 67 movies that kind of changed cinema. Leading into the 70s. So good stuff. I put it back on my bookshelf. I don't have it next to me anymore. But it's over there. Good book.
Well, they're family names for me. I got a cousin named Bonnie, and my dad's name is Clyde. So.
There you go. All right, got Loving and Scandal. A Loving Scandal.
Okay.
I've seen either one.
I've seen
Which is
Loving.
funny enough.
It's an
Funny enough,
oxymoron for sure. Yeah,
funny enough, that is the plot of Scandal. Is a loving scandal.
that's a Loving
Oh
Scandal.
yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen
Loving,
it.
Loving is an underrated Jeff Nichols movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's the Loving case, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're familiar with it in history?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very good. It has a very good Joel Edgerton and Ruth performance. So they're both good. I haven't seen Scandal. I've never heard of Scandal, to be honest.
I've only heard of the TV show, not the.
Yeah, that's why I was confused
movie.
when I saw the list. Like, there's a movie called Scandal. Is it the TV show or is it?
No, it looks like it's got based on the Profumo scandal of 1963. It's an affair of a British minister of war and an exotic dancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
And
Whoa!
the
it has-
main guy, it's John Hurt, Joanne Whaley, Bridget Fonda, Ian McKellen. I mean, okay little cast there, but
Yeah.
I'd go Loving, I guess. Sure.
I'm gonna go Loving, but
Yeah.
I don't know what Jordan
No.
and Maria is gonna say about.
I'll say
Not
Loving.
sure,
know.
but it's whatever
Either
loses
one.
to Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
we'll make a
Okay,
decision.
I'm good.
Yeah. It's fine.
I don't know. Like, I would maybe go Scandal. I don't know. Like, it sounds kind of interesting, and I mean, Loving's just more of a kind of a period piece of sorts.
Kind
of.
of.
I do love.
If you know your history, you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. After looking at the cast, I'll go with Loving because I love Joel Edgerton and Ruth Negga. So yeah, for those two, I'll do that.
Okay. All right, so we're Loving here. Okay.
Well,
Oh, you've seen Scandal, Malcolm. Oh,
Yeah.
I actually have. Scandal is actually like a bit of a pretty fascinating movie. It is actually low-key kind of hilarious at times as well. But I think I haven't actually seen Loving, but what I was actually about to say is, like, you can argue like any movie that takes place not in current day can be considered a period piece. But yeah, I really enjoyed Scandal. I thought the acting in that was good in it. But yeah.
Hey, listen, Malcolm, I beg to differ. If the movie I watched says present day at the beginning, it's present day, okay? No matter what.
Yeah. No matter what time, yeah.
You understand? I go back and watch Twister. When it says present day, it's present day, okay?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Technology that you're doing.
it's not 1996, but it's present.
Yes, it's present day.
Right.
All right,
Ooh.
so got The World's Fastest Indian and Just Mercy. So,
Okay.
oh,
Hi.
sorry. Oops.
Hey, buddy.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Well, that's the end of our show.
Sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I meant to turn my camera off for a second. My bad. I hit the wrong button. Maria.
Fun, guys. Yeah.
The Last
Yeah.
Indian. What's that about? I haven't even heard
The
of
world's
that.
fastest.
It's Anthony
Fastest Indian.
Hopkins. Yeah,
Oh,
the guy
okay.
who rides a motorcycle across the desert and things like that.
Gotcha. My
Yeah.
bad. Okay, I don't know either one of them. I'll go for the Mercy one because the Indian one, I don't. It sounds like my deal.
Sure.
Oh, mercy me.
Jonathan.
Yeah, so Just Mercy I've seen one time. This is about the story of an educated lawyer played by Michael B. Jordan defending Jamie Foxx, right? So Walter McMillan.
Yeah.
And it's a good movie. I think it's kind of formulaic at times, but it's a compelling courtroom drama. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is good. Academy Award winner Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not-
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done. Playing Smoke and Stack. Well done. Yeah, it's a very good movie. I need to rewatch it though. I don't think Brie Larson was necessary. I think she was either miscast or just character was unnecessary. And The World's Fastest Ending. I've seen it one time a while ago. Yeah, it's Anthony Hopkins just crafting up this the fastest Indian, basically the motorcycle. It is touching. It's a nice story. Hopkins is very good. Diane Ladd is really good. Walton Goggins, Bruce Greenwood. Whew. Yeah, one-time watches. This is tough. I'll go Just Mercy.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
I mean, you're going to know where I'm going to go on this anyway.
Yeah,
but
right.
I've seen Just Mercy. Just Mercy is pretty good. But the World's Fastest Indian it's a really good like underdog story about this guy who just wants to sort of set a land speed record on the Bonneville salt flats, and he set 3 like speed records, one of which still stands as of January of this year. So I mean, and it's just a fascinating story where you got like Anthony Hopkins playing a New Zealander, which is a really weird thing to think about, but he does a really good job of it. And I would, I mean, honestly, I would have argued that he could have been nominated for an Oscar for it, but I don't know who would take out either. But yeah, it's really good. So I'm going to go World's Fastest Indian.
But yeah, you can find the World's Fastest Indian everywhere, and it's free. It's free on Plex. It's free on Philo, Fandango at Home, the Roku channel, Pluto TV, Tubi, and something called Xumo Play, XUMO Play. So,
but the most important
there you
one,
go. Yeah.
Tubi.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, right.
Of course. We don't plug those other lesser streaming services around there. No, we don't plug
Your
those.
ads has the least amount of ads, then I'm good.
Yeah. I'll also go to the World's Fastest Indian. Yeah, it's another dad movie that I literally watched with my dad. And yeah, it's a solid one. And I have seen Just Mercy too, but yeah, World's Fastest Indian we've seen quite a bit here recently, and I seem to be the only one who enjoys it other than Malcolm. So we'll see what happens though. But Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, World's Fastest Indian's pretty good. Like, I do quite like it, but I mean, Just Mercy's excellent, and Michael B. Jordan, like, he's excellent in everything he's ever done so far. I mean, I don't think they've really been in any bad movies you could call bad at all. But
without remorse.
Well, I mean, kind of, yeah, I guess, but
Fan Forster.
Oh yeah, okay, that one, okay, yeah,
they do exist.
You got me there, yeah.
But yeah, I'm not saying it's his fault, but he's been in
yeah, right. But Just Mercy though, like I mean, the movie does to me drag a little bit, but it has some very excellent moments in it. Like, especially there's a guy that's that's also sentenced to death, and you see him pretty much go to the electric chair, and it's like really kind of haunting, and they're like wishing more people could stand up because Michael B. Jordan was able to help Jamie Foxx's character not have the same fate as the other guy, because Jamie Foxx was wrongfully accused and he was able to prove it, and I mean, it's a true story, that's why it's here. So yeah, I'll probably go with Just Mercy.
Okay. All right. Go to Missing, not the found footage computer movie, but the Jack Lemmon movie, and Black Klansman, the Spike Lee movie.
Okay.
Jonathan.
Damn. Okay, so like Malcolm encouraged me to watch Missing, and I did watch Missing for this. Obviously, it's going to be the 1982 because it's a Best Picture nominee, and it's really good. It's a really good movie directed by Costa Gavras, who made this movie called Z. I haven't seen it, but no, this is a very interesting movie about a father who comes to Chile to find his missing son, a journalist, alongside his daughter-in-law, played by Sissy Spacek. And I do like that it's not as nice. He's not the nice father. They're estranged for a reason, and he confronts his daughter-in-law's and son's politics, the reasons why he's in Chile in the first place. It's rather interesting. There are times where I felt like the story could have been a little tighter in the first half, where they go back and forth at times that it kind of halts the progression. But I do recommend Missing. It is a really good movie, especially for Jack Lemmon's performance. He's great. Black Klansman. This is one of my favorite Spike Lee movies. I really enjoyed this movie. Probably the only good John David Washington performance in this.
Boy, he certainly ain't his dad. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to realize that, and
yeah,
it's really good. But the reason why Adam Driver, I think he works really well with Adam Driver, and Adam Driver, I'm sorry, but he's nominated for this performance for this movie for a reason, and he's great in this film, as alongside Topher Grace and the girl from I forgot her name. I know she's in Spider-Man: Homecoming, but
The activist girl that's in charge of the student union or whatever it is.
Yes.
The person there, yeah.
Yes. She's great. And Paul Walter Hauser's in this. Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's one of
that.
He's one of the racist guys, but he's an idiot. He's an idiot again.
yeah.
He does a lot of gossip mongering though. That's
I know Missing is going to come up in 1982 tournament, and I'll root for it there. But for now, Black Klansman is a great Spike Lee movie that I think is definitely one of my favorites from his filmography. So I'm going to go Black Klansman. And also, why not? Let's get an interesting matchup between Michael B. Jordan and John David Washington. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
So yeah, I watched Missing. I watched Missing for this. Well, for this and to knock off a movie I hadn't seen for the later series for Kill Troopers with One Stone. Yeah. And yeah, I do really like it. And but yeah, Black Klansman is an incredible movie. And Laura Harrier is the person you're thinking of, Jonathan. That was in Spider-Man Homecoming. She played Liz Allen. But Black Klansman is a pretty good movie, so I'm going to go Black Klansman here.
Yeah. And didn't she play like Michael Keaton's daughter or something? I think,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Which like obviously adopted though. but I'm also
Black Klansman, I haven't seen Missing, but Black Klansman is good. One of those yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Missing either, but yeah, Black Klansman is excellent. And I never thought that like Topher Grace could be like a guy that would play like a good like really evil like David Duke he plays. And if you listen to like some of the like interviews, he really like gave it everything he had. Like he really studied up on the guy and really tried to get into character this like evil, like the face of evil pretty much of the KKK. So I mean, and probably one of the better performances that I've seen from him. So yeah, but I'll give it to Black Klansman.
Yeah.
Black Klansman is hands down the best movie I saw of that year. I would say it's the best Spike Lee, but I love Inside Man. So that's my first. This is second. I think it's a great movie. I think Adam Driver is excellent, and I think the two of them working together, John David is in that,
John
right?
David,
John David Washington. Yeah.
I think that movie surprising. Didn't go where I thought it was going to go. Things happened that I didn't think were going to happen. I'm blown away by it. I thought it was so good, and wow. I just can't say enough good about it. That's my vote. I don't even know what Missing's about. It looks like Jack Lemmon on the picture there.
Yes,
I know where he is.
Yeah.
It's called 6 Feet Under. Anyway, yeah, Black Klansman for me.
All right.
But yeah, in my opinion, I think John David Washington. So if Denzel is a 10 out of 10 as far as actors go, he's maybe like a 6 or a 7. He's not quite.
He's not there yet, but he's on his way.
Good.
Yeah, he's on his way.
Yeah, he's still good.
All right. Paradise Road and The Gray Zone.
Okay.
I haven't seen either one of them.
Never heard of them. Yeah, I don't know.
Nope.
Anyone?
I've heard of Paradise Road, Gray Zone. I have no idea what
Rock,
it is.
paper, scissors on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, the Gray Zone has David Arquette. He's the
David
star.
Arquette, Steve Buscemi,
Arquette, I like him.
Harvey Keitel, Natasha Lyonne,
Harvey
Marissa
Keitel,
Rubino.
It sounds like a
Spielberg.
cast for a comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Wow, and it's like a
Make it.
Holocaust drama. What the
Oh,
hell?
God.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Directed by
by-
Tim Blake Nelson. Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Odd.
Wow.
We're not taking this too
Wow.
serious, are we?
Well,
No.
I'm just reading the synopsis. Hold on a moment.
It's about people that are forced to work in the crematorium of Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, this sounds interesting.
This is
We'll
bizarre.
have to go for that, I guess, but it's not what I thought.
But yeah, and I was just reading up about Paradise Road.
Too bad.
And that's got Glenn Close, Frances McDormand, Kate Blanchett, Juliana Margulies.
Oh my
Not a
And
good one,
it's about a group of English, American, Dutch, and Australian women that create a vocal orchestra while being imprisoned in a Japanese PAL camp on Sumatra during World War II.
Oh, geez.
So they're both about about
the
like
camps.
prison camps, basically.
Depression.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
One's a
Well,
Japanese.
to be fair, the Japanese camp.
So one
Yeah,
Japanese
those
one
fights,
and
jeez.
one German one. Yeah.
I
And
think we gotta go
then-
Japanese. That's my vote anyway. Because
Well,
I know a
Okay.
German one.
I'm just gonna go for the Tubi one. I'll go Gray Zone. Why not?
I'll go Gray Zone
Here.
as well because I'm morbidly
We'll go Gray
curious
Zone.
now. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
like, I'm
curious,
curious
on
to
both of
see-
these. I am. I'm curious.
See, David Arquette like do that.
In like a Holocaust drama. That's bizarre. I didn't even know existed. How
Yeah.
did I not know this?
That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's
That's
kind
not
of
good.
No, you got me on Harvey Keitel. Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with that one.
Gray Zone,
Sure.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens.
She needs a
then.
makeover for sure.
All right. The Death of Stalin, which is like a satire, but I guess
I've
it's
seen
loosely
that.
based on people.
There you go.
And Serpico. Hell yeah.
Serpico.
Serpico.
Move
Serpico.
Move along. Let's see
Serpico.
here.
Serpico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the Death of Stalin like is all right, you know. But
It's all right.
But-
But
Who's gonna
Serpico
vote against
rules.
Serpico?
Serpico's
yeah,
so good.
yeah,
So damn
Serpico's
good.
great. So.
That's how Pacino's
I questioned the
nasty
death
look.
of Stalin in here. I was like, that's a satire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a satire, but it's been loosely based on the character.
But-
Yeah.
Serpico is one of Pacino's
Yeah.
best. It's awesome.
That's,
Very,
that's
very good.
you know, hands down. That's
That's the better
Yeah.
Sidney Lumet movie compared to Prince of the City.
Right.
About
Yeah.
police
It's my-
cops.
Yeah.
But it's my type of Al Pacino before he like,
Before he's hoo-ah.
I
Al
got
Pacino.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
before it goes off
Yeah.
the rails.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, this is more just like being an awesome, great
Before he's
dramatic
hoo-ah,
actor.
which you can see.
Yeah.
Yes, you're worried
The
about
snow
it.
globe.
Oh, you
There
saw
you go.
Serpico, right, Malcolm? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Serpico for the first time for this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved it. I thought it was
He's really good
I
in it.
thought I thought it was great.
Yeah.
It was a
So
real
just
power
real quick,
movie.
fun fact about Serpico, just really quick. How they filmed his appearance in the movie is they went backwards. So he filmed the stuff at the end last when he had already grown out his hair and his beard. And they filmed the movie backwards. So when you see the scenes at the beginning when he's like just getting into the academy and stuff like that, and he's fresh faced, short hair and everything, it's because throughout the movie they would just trim everything back slowly, and then
really?
right until
Whoa.
it got to him clean shaven instead of the other way
kidding.
around. So yeah, they filmed the movie backwards.
Weird.
So
How do they do that? That would make my mind go crazy.
that would be hard as an actor too. You got to get into usually
be
you
really
get into that
skinny.
mindset as you go along. But yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
I know. Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
get-
You got to
get
do all,
into that. Yeah,
like all the heavy acting like at the beginning.
Weird.
right. All right, so To Die For.
Oh,
Nicole
okay.
Kidman. And there's the other Craig Gillespie, Dumb Money.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Hmm.
Yeah, To Die For was a movie that I actually didn't realize was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Because I watched it for the first time for the 95 Ladder series when we did it, and
Same here.
yeah, and I thought it's a very good movie, and yeah, and I watched I have finally got around to seeing Dumb Money. I watched it for the first time late last year for something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, and I think it's okay. But I do. I'm going to slightly go To Die For it. But yeah,
Austin.
Yeah, I think I saw To Die For one of the series we did. I think for I don't know if it was 95 or was that the Joaquin Phoenix movie?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you know what I watched it for, Malcolm, was when we did the Joaquin Phoenix Rankum. That's right. I did watch this for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it was decent for what it was. It was all right. But yeah, I like these true sort of behind the scenes business story kind of movies. I'm kind of hooked on these. I like these quite a bit. I've got Rhonda on the kick now. We watched BlackBerry the other night and showed her. What was the other one we watched? We watched.
So,
Is it
What the
Air?
hell?
something.
No, we're gonna watch Air, the 2015. Why am I blanking?
I love Air. Really
Yeah.
good.
We watched The Founder. I showed her The Founder.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good.
She really like The Founder. Yeah. So, but yeah, we might watch Dumb Money at some point. But yeah, I like these movies and Craig Gillespie. So, like, it doesn't reach the heights of some of those other movies, but I still like it. So, I'll go Dumb Money.
But yeah, this is a very good matchup. I like them both. Like, I think that Dumb Money is just a lot of fun because I remember. I mean, like I'm sure, like a lot of us do remember when that whole like GameStop thing went. But I had a friend who was like specifically like the day that it happened, he was telling me all about because he's like big into like he gets like Robinhood and all those apps to like play the stock market. He's a big gambler. My buddy Francisco, when I lived in Seattle, and so he's like, holy shit! Like the GameStop stock is like skyrocketing. Like, man, I wish I would have thought to invest in that. But and then To Die For is really good. Also, I think that Nicole Kidman's very sexy in this too. She's kind of
Okay.
like having like
This movie,
like,
yes.
yeah, like sort of like an affair of like sorts because this high
Yeah, no
school
sexiness to her.
kid's kind of like obsessed with her and then she has a plot to have someone killed and all that.
Her husband. Yeah.
Matt Dillon's in it. Casey Affleck's in it. So yeah, but it was very good. So this is tough, but I'll give some love to Die For, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but Maria.
In the interest of time, I will not. I want the Dumb Money. That's it.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
I don't think any one of us wants Dumb Money.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
It all spins the same way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It does.
no, I do remember the GameStop news at the time. That was crazy. It was like one of the craziest news items I've ever seen, and reading about it was interesting. Unfortunately, the movie doesn't translate well, and I was disappointed by Dumb Money. I thought it was just an okay Craig Gillespie film, and it is so heavily inspired by The Big Short that he wants to reach that point, and he doesn't quite deliver. Because I didn't feel like there was much depth to both the story and to its characters compared to The Big Short. So I was disappointed because he can do it. I mean, like I, Tonya. Whereas To Die For, I was surprised. I was questioning whether it was a true story, and then I looked it up. It's like, oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's basically a wife plotting to assassinate her husband, to murder her husband, and well, let's just say Nicole Kidman. Well, she gets caught, but her performance is why To Die For works. I think it is my favorite Nicole Kidman performance. She's great in this kind of Craig Gillespie kind of esque storytelling here because it is kind of a mockumentary of sorts. She's great. Matt Dillon's great. Phoenix is great. And the other girl, I forgot who the young girl is. She's great as well. But yeah, Gus Van Sant does a very good job delivering it. And Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight is in this movie as well. So yeah,
right.
To Die For.
Okay.
Hands down.
All right, so
But the guy that played it in the one that Dumb Money is about, the Roaring Kitty, I think he made enough money that like he doesn't even have to like do that stuff anymore. He made like a killing on that. So yeah, because he really doesn't if you go to his channel.
The Catcher was a Spy with Paul Rudd and Milk. I don't know. Yeah, Milk. I don't know what the
Milk is an Oscar-nominated movie, so
Milk is about the politician in San Francisco who got killed, right?
Yes.
Harvey Milk, yeah. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's good. Gus Van Sant.
Whose turn is it?
I wish the Catcher was a Spy. It was a lot better because I love Paul Rudd, but it just wasn't that good.
It's not good. All right, so we got A League of Their Own and Cromwell. Anybody seen Cromwell?
League of Their Own.
Anybody seen Cromwell? No.
League of Their Own.
Okay, sounds good. All right,
women's baseball team. Yeah.
Yes, very good.
There's no crying in tournament fights. Come on.
That's right. Got Kill Your Darlings, and Sound of Freedom. So,
Either
okay.
one of those either.
Yeah. I was trying to see.
Your Darlings, the Daniel Radcliffe.
That's
Yes.
the Daniel Radcliffe
That's
movie.
the
Yeah.
one I was watching, and I have a quarter to go.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you think
And
so
I'll
far?
be honest,
How was it?
I still don't know what this was about.
Okay then.
oh, really?
Good enough.
I'm having trouble trying to grasp onto this movie. I'm like, what is this? It's
Michael
basically
C. Hall, Ben Foster, Elizabeth
poetry
Olsen,
loving contest. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dane DeHaan.
This one's kind of a whatever because Sound of Freedom was not good either.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
just gonna
started,
go with
started my
Kelly
train
Starlight.
of like I don't like Angel Studios. I think they make bad movies.
It's gonna
Yeah.
lose to a league of their own. Whatever.
And whatever loses to a league of their own, it's fine. You
I'm
can
just
put
gonna
that-
vote for Daniel Radcliffe. Is good in it.
But I will say though
Yeah.
that Solo Mio is probably the best Angel Studios movie, but that's not saying much.
Well,
the
go watch
bar
the
is-
sketch.
yeah,
Go watch the sketch. It's actually
Oh,
good.
sketch.
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't
did
seen
miss
Sketch, yeah.
I heard that was
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
It's good.
I'll go. Sound of Freedom is fine.
I'll go kill your darlings.
Okay.
I'll go
one?
Sound of Freedom just to advocate for like
Sound of
stopping
Freedom, sure, why not?
human
Yeah.
trafficking. Sure.
Fine, whatever.
Sure.
I'll go kill you.
You can still kill your darlings if you'd like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No,
I
because
don't
I
want to
can't
watch
really.
a poetry movie.
I can't really
Yeah.
say what
Well,
it's about.
Nobody's gonna have to. A
Understand.
league of their own's gonna win, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It'll lose to a league of their own, so no big deal.
That's right. Yeah.
So okay. Too Big to Fail and Catch Me If You Can. So yeah, that was the HBO movie, right? So
I think so.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I haven't seen
Um,
it. Yeah,
I haven't seen it either, so
it's not
I
Catch Me
guess,
If You Can.
Yes,
What am
yeah,
I
right.
saying?
Ian Spielberg.
Yeah,
but Too Big to Fail has a Paul Giamatti movie, so
yeah.
and William Hurt.
It was directed by Curtis Hanson as well.
I will
Okay.
take your Paul Giamatti, and I'll see you. When
Oh,
you're
this is about the
Tom Hanks.
2008 financial crisis. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Nothing
I mean,
more
I'll-
fun than watching the movies I want to go to see popcorn with and
James
Yeah.
Woods, John Hurt, William Hurt, Paul Giamatti, Billy Gr- Oh, wow. That's a movie.
Yeah.
a lot of people, but yeah.
So does Catch Me If You Can. That's a fun
Yeah,
movie.
I'll put it on the watch list, but
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. All right, sounds good. Good. Lean on Me and the
Okay.
Lincoln Lawyer, which we had a debate
okay.
in the thing. I thought we
Is it?
talked about. It's. I don't think it's actually based on a true story or
It-
loosely.
No,
I don't think it is either.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah,
no, which I think we meant to maybe like.
I
switch
thought
it,
we
and never got
swapped
around
that
to
for
it.
Invincible.
Oh,
So
did
when
we?
you-
I might have missed that memo. That's my bad.
Yeah.
that's
It's
all
fine.
good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, you just put it through Lean on Me because it's decent.
Yeah, Lean on Me is good. It's,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
More a true
Yeah,
story.
let's
Yeah,
do that.
it's good. Morgan
It's
Freeman.
Morgan
yeah.
Freeman. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Chopper
Chopper.
with the early is that the Eric Bana movie?
Chopper.
Yeah,
Bana.
right.
Yeah.
And Flyboy. Sorry, so we'll get back to it now.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Flyboys is very corny. It's not very it's
is,
not very
yeah.
good. There's a good story there that could be told, of that story. This is not I don't think the movie that quite gets there. I haven't seen all of Chopper. I think I started it once, but yeah, Eric Bana is very good in it. I didn't get a chance to finish it,
Yeah.
but Chopper is the way more interesting movie. Yeah, Flyboys is. I saw it once in theaters when it came out. It was very cheesy. I wasn't into it, so I'll go Chopper. Jordan.
Yeah. Chopper's actually a lot of fun. I mean, like even though he's like this, like one of Australia's, I guess, like infamous criminals or something. Eric Bana, he plays it super well because you get to see him like before prison, you see him in prison, and he's doing crazy stuff. He's cutting himself up. He's going to extreme length to get himself like either out of there or just get himself to other parts of the prison, so he doesn't have to be around people that are trying to harm him because he's.
It reminded
like-
me of a Bronson, the Tom Hardy movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
That's a trip.
It's
Yeah,
a lot like
yeah.
that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so the movie's really good, and like you just see like how crazy things get. Like he's a crazy dude, and like he does some like pretty wild stuff. Like not only hurting himself, like he's like going after other people, and like it's just I'm not 100% sure if he died in prison because from what he from what you see in the movie, like you think, yeah, like There's no way that guy's still alive, but like I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'll vote for a Chopper. It's good, yeah.
Mhm.
But
Chopper for
Maria,
me. Chopper.
yeah,
Trevor, yeah. Jonathan.
Jonathan,
Flyboy stinks. It's
Yeah.
bad. It's really
Yeah.
bad. It's like a Lifetime corny melodrama. That's basically what it is. James Franco is terrible in this movie.
yeah. yeah.
You can debate which is cornier, this movie or Pearl Harbor. I mean,
Oh,
I-
yeah.
It does make for a nice bit, and this is the end when they got the Flyboy prop gun throughout the movie, and then it's not real.
Yeah.
and they like it's got the blanks in it, and they're playing around with it. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are you
Yeah.
doing?
That's the best thing to come out of Flyboys was that bit of this. The end.
Yes, exactly. But Chopper,
Chopper,
no, I
yeah.
understand why Eric Bana got movies from this movie because he does a great job playing this notorious criminal. He's titled as the Al Capone of Australia. He's demanding payment from people, but also threatening hard-hitted criminals, including loved ones. He makes this movie go, and he's great. And I think it's a very unforgettable biopic about this demented figure with a little warmth, but also insanity underneath it. So, Chopper will get my vote.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounded like Australian with Irish. That's his
Well, hey, it's St. Patrick's Day, so it's all right.
Yeah.
So, and I did want to point out that me and Jonathan were the only ones that decided to wear green today for St. Patrick's Day.
I wear green all day in my job, so I'm not wearing green anymore.
Austin has an excuse.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
No thanks. No thanks.
And
Yeah.
it's not St. Patrick's Day in New Zealand, so
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. But Malcolm, what do you say?
Chopper was the movie that I watched today for this, and yeah, it was a really interesting movie. And even more interesting when you read up about the actual person was he's actually written a children's book, believe it or not.
Oh wow,
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. I want to read it.
But yeah, and yeah, just it's the movie itself. I thought was pretty solid. And yeah, I like Flyboys enough, but I'm gonna go Chopper.
But it says that the Mark Chopper guy died in 2013 from liver cancer. Of all the things he could die for.
Yeah,
Was it
I mean,
liver cancer?
yeah, I was. He was diagnosed in 2008, and then but he refused to agree to get a transplant because he didn't want it when an organ could be given to someone else. So
oh yeah.
Love and Mercy and the Jackie Robinson story.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we already have the better Jackie Robinson movie, and
I haven't
seen it.
too.
Yeah, go for the other one.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
so we'll go
yeah.
with
Love and Mercy is
Mercy.
very good.
It's very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Love and Mercy
Yeah,
is
Love and
awesome.
Mercy's good.
Yeah.
The Beach Boys
Yeah.
were my favorite band as a
Brian
a kid. So yeah, the Brian Wilson stuff's awesome.
All right. So
Paul Dano
Yeah,
is great in it.
but-
Also, rest in peace to Brian Wilson. He died last year.
yes.
Yeah. The one thing I will say about the Jackie Robinson story is the person playing Jackie Robinson isn't that believable because it's Jackie Robinson himself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's Jackie
it is,
Robinson
yeah.
playing Jackie
Well,
Robinson.
you know what? Chadwick Boseman is a better Jackie Robinson. All right. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
yeah.
The
That's it.
actual
All right.
Hey!
Hey, all right. So rolling right along here.
Sounds like
so,
the speed run's coming up.
all right, let's hit the speed round.
Right.
Yeah, and we'll
Speed
get it
round.
rocking. Let's do it.
Gotta go fast.
All right. So, all right,
What
you
a
guys
year.
know how this works. We'll hit the speed round. Just give me those quick votes. The winners of these matchups right here will be in the Sweet 16 for tonight, and we'll move on to the Friday bracket. So I'll make sure I jot those down. Shout out to Brian for sending me the Sweet 16 from the other night, so I do have those. So appreciate that. All right, and we'll keep that in mind and we'll get it rolling. Jordan, Enemy at the Gates, and Into the Wild.
I've probably seen Into the Wild more. That's good. I'll go Into the Wild.
Okay, Maria.
Into the wild.
Into the Wild, Jonathan.
Into the Wild.
Welcome.
Let's go.
I'm going to go Into the Wild.
All right,
You are.
and I will Suke it. All right,
Snacks.
Into the Wild. Okay.
And Kristen Stewart's is in it for very, very briefly, though. It's not very
Yeah,
long.
just like a scene or two. It's not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the President's Men behind enemy lines. So
All the
men.
President's
All
Men.
right. So
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were not that high on
No.
behind enemy lines. Yeah.
Behind enemy.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I kind of like it, but it's fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
All right. The Mule and the Thin Red Line. Maria.
Thin Red Line, I guess. I don't know the mule that well.
Okay. Jonathan.
The Mule.
Okay. Malcolm.
The Mule.
I'll go the Mule.
Mule.
I've never seen the Mule. That's a blind spot, so I'll go with the Thin Red Line.
Okay. Close one. He's good. Yeah.
But for a much better Jim Caviezel movie in this tournament, Thin Red Line.
Yeah. American Made and Woman of the Hour. Jonathan.
Tom Cruise, American Made.
Yeah. Michael.
I'm gonna go Woman of the Hour.
I love American Made. You want American Made? Jordan.
Same here. I love American Made. That movie rules.
movie.
I'll go American Made. Yeah.
American Made.
All right, American Made.
So just be clear, we're talking about the movie American Made, not the WB tag team.
No, yeah.
that American Made is kind of mid. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Open Water, Killers of the Flower Moon. So Killers of the Flower Moon.
Leo.
Yeah. Okay. Little Leo, little Scorsese. All right. Sounds good. All right. Killers of Flower.
Yeah. No open water, please. Get that
No
out
open
of here.
water. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. All right. Cry in the
Diarrhea.
Dark. Cry in the Dark and The Mission. Malcolm.
I got bored during the mission. There's so many times during that movie I wanted to turn it off. I'm gonna go Cry in the Dark.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I might try to watch a Cry in the Dark for the championship. I'll go with that.
Man, bored during a Robert De Niro movie. I guess it's not that.
I need to understand the movie behind the Seinfeld reference, so maybe I'll try to watch it. So,
yeah, but I haven't seen either one of these. But sure, I'll go a Cry in the Dark or AKA Evil Angels. I guess.
yeah. When I pulled up the posters for Evil Angels, the Cry in the Dark poster came up first. So I'm going to go with the Cry in the Dark.
Okay.
Is what it's called.
Yeah.
For this one, yeah. All right. But Maria.
I want to see this dingo take this kid, so I'll go for Cry in the Dark.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah. Dingo, your baby.
I know you don't even see that part, but whatever.
No, we don't.
No.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah, this is shocking. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for the Meryl Streep movie over the De Niro movie. I'm gonna Cry in the Dark. Yeah.
Cry in the Dark. Okay.
No.
I know you weren't that high on the mission, so
Yeah, that was just
fair
disappointing.
enough.
Yeah,
Just
weirdly enough,
Daniel
weirdly
score.
enough,
Yeah.
weirdly enough, it's only known as Evil Angels in Australia and New Zealand. Cry in the Dark is the
weird.
title outside of
Okay. All right, fair.
But when I googled a Cry in the Dark cast, then it popped up as Evil Angels. It just came up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got Cinderella Man and 42. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. And we'll go. Ooh, me. I've seen Cinderella Man more. I gotta go Cinderella Man. Jordan.
Man, they're both good, but man, Chadwick Boseman, like we lost one of the greatest young actors, so I'll go Chadwick Boseman.
Okay.
I mean, sorry,
Those are my boys.
yeah.
I gotta go Cinderella.
42.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I thought you were done, Jordan. Sorry.
No, go ahead,
Yeah.
Maria.
Oh, that's good.
Cinderella for me.
Cinderella. Okay.
I just
Jonathan.
gave the wrong title.
St. Patrick's Day, Cinderella Man.
Okay. Malcolm.
Yeah.
The Irish. Yeah.
Cinderella Man.
Cinderella Man. Okay.
All right.
All right. Vice and Flags of Our Fathers. Jordan.
I think I'll go. This is a toss-up. I'll go Vice, I guess. Yeah.
Maria.
Yeah.
I'll go for the Flags of Our Fathers.
Okay. Jonathan.
Yeah, more Clint, Flags of Our Fathers.
Okay. Malcolm.
Flags of Our Fathers.
Okay. I actually would go Vice. I know I like it more than most people, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Flags of Our Fathers is good too. All right. Flags of Our Fathers. Okay. All right. Jump to the other side and see what joins it in the championship bracket. Elvis and I, Tanya. Paul. No. Okay. Maria. Good.
Again, I'll go with Elvis.
Elvis. Jonathan.
I, Tanya.
Malcolm.
Just slightly. I'm gonna go with Elvis.
I'm going I, Tanya. Jordan.
Yeah, and just slightly, I'll go I, Tanya. I think.
Okay. All right. I, Tanya. Okay. I, Tanya. Movies with punctuation in the title that we did like 1 week.
Yeah.
All right.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bonnie and Clyde and Loving. I think we were going to say Bonnie and Clyde, right?
Yeah.
Is the most
Bonnie and
correct.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. Yep.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, and going down to Just Mercy and Just Mercy and Black Klansman.
Oh,
Jonathan.
fun.
Yeah.
Black Klansman.
Black Klansman. Okay. All right. Malcolm.
Justice for the World's versus Indian Black Klansman.
Okay. I'll also go Black
Sure.
Klansman. Black Klansman, Jordan.
And I'll go Black Klansman.
Okay.
Black Klansman.
And Black Klansman. Okay. All right. Well, Spike Lee going through. Okay.
Yeah.
We got the Gray Zone and Serpico. So Serpico. Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Gray Zone
so.
sounds interesting.
That'd be
It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And next time I just have a random day and I'm browsing Tubi, maybe I'll remember that. I'll look
Yeah,
at it.
like at a
Just-
the morbid
like I said-
curiosity I want to see.
Like I said, unless we have like a colors tournament. I mean,
Yeah,
Just
right.
don't do a
Yeah,
double
right.
feature of the Grey Zone and Schindler's List. It's probably going to be really depressing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
about a colors tournament, so we might.
Yeah, movies with colors in the title, or even a tier ranker or something like that. I think we could
Yeah.
do as well. Yeah,
Yeah, we
that
could do that.
could be interesting. All right, To Die For and Milk.
Gus Van Sant.
Yeah, Malcolm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for Milk.
Milk.
Nope.
I'll go Milk, Jordan.
I'll go To Die For.
Die For. Okay.
Milk
Milk
and cookies.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Well, I was about to say To Die
Yes.
For. Okay.
Okay. All right. So Milk, I think, is going through.
With the cookies, okay?
That's right.
That's lonely here.
League of Their Own and Kill Your Darlings.
It's
I think
not
we
the
said
title
League
To
of Their
Die For.
Own. League of Their Own. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
League. League of Their Own. Got all the long titles tonight. All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Catch Me If You Can and Lean on Me. I'll go Catch Me If You Can, Jordan.
It's, yeah.
I'll go Catch Me If You Can. Yeah.
Yeah. Maria.
Maria?
Catch me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought you heard me.
Jonathan?
Apologize.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You're
fine.
good.
If you can.
If you can.
No.
Malcolm.
Catch me if you can outside. How about that?
Yeah. Catch Me Outside.
Yeah,
Right.
sitting outside.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a much different movie. All
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Yeah.
all right, and last one over here, Chopper
Lean on
and
Me
Love
If
and
You Can.
Mercy.
Love
Okay,
and mercy on my part, I think.
all right, Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a massive Beach Boys fan, so Love and Mercy.
Okay, Maria.
Love and mercy.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah, Love and Mercy is a little better. Love and Mercy.
Okay, Malcolm.
We definitely missed that on an opportunity to have Just Mercy versus Love and Mercy. Love and Mercy.
I know, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll go Love and Mercy. as well.
Massive failure.
Yeah.
Jeez. What was I thinking?
All right. So we got our ones moving on to the final bracket, and we'll see what just wins tonight. So, all right, let's go to the Elite Eight here. Into the Wild, All the President's Men. Maria.
I will go with All the President's Men, of course.
Okay, Jonathan.
All the President's Men.
Malcolm.
I'm not that high on All the President's Men. Into the Wild.
I like it. I'll go All the President's Men. Jordan.
Same here. Let's do it for Bob. That they would always
Bob
say at
Roger.
the Sundance Film Festival when I was there. So yeah,
All right.
All the President's Men.
All the
Yeah,
President's
Jordan,
Men.
you missed that. Into the Wild is my favorite first time watch of the year so far.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
All right. Got The Mule and American Made, both drug running movies.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
one in an old pickup and one in a little plane.
You know, we're trying to
Yeah.
guide
Yeah,
them.
right.
We're all falling into place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Jonathan.
Yeah, we don't talk about American Made often. American Made.
Yeah. Malcolm?
American Made.
Yeah, I really like it, and we hardly see it in a lot of these tournaments. I'll go American Made. Jordan.
Yeah, there's some kind of story about like how many like small little like Cessna planes and like little tiny like just like 2-engine prop planes that are like buried at the bottom of the ocean off the coast of Florida and stuff. So because they've been shot down so many times, all the drug runners. So I'll go with American Made.
American Made for me as well.
Okay, American Made. All right. We got Killers of the Flower Moon and
that
A
hand
Cry
movement?
in the Dark.
practiced
Malcolm.
I'm gonna go for A Cry in the Dark.
Okay. I'll go Killers. Jordan.
Go Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maria.
I gotta go with the dingo.
Okay.
Okay.
Jonathan.
I gotta keep that line.
Yeah.
Hungry Wolves. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go Killers here. Got Cinderella Man and Flags of Our Fathers. Me, I'll go Cinderella Man. Jordan.
I'll go Cinderella Man.
Yeah. Maria.
Cinderella.
Okay.
Cinderella.
Jonathan.
Cinderella Man.
Okay. And Malcolm.
Cinderella Man.
All right. We got some good stuff on the left side. I like this with lead 8 so far. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. On the right side, we'll start with I, Tanya and Bonnie and Clyde. Ooh, Jordan.
Ooh, yeah, this one's kind of tough, but I think just for the legacy, I've seen Bonnie and Clyde more times, so I'll go Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. Jonathan.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay. Malcolm.
Just because I've seen it, I, Tanya.
Yeah, this is really tough for me because I love them both, but yeah, Bonnie and Clyde's in my 128, so I'll go Bonnie and Clyde. All right. Black Klansman and Serpico. Oof. All right.
Matchup. Oh no.
Yeah, kind of undercover cops. Yeah. Maria.
Black Klansman, please.
Klansman. Jonathan.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah,
Buck up. There'll be other hard decisions later.
Oh, this is one of the few tougher ones tonight.
I know it is tough.
Serpico.
He's throwing a wild card in there.
Malcolm.
I'm also going to go Superco.
I like
And
the
I will also go Serpico.
gamesmanship of this whole thing.
But yeah, there's only a handful, or like maybe like a dozen, like maybe like gritty 70s movies that I really vibe with, and one of them Serpico. I'll go Serpico.
Serpico. Okay. All right. Pacino going through. Milk and A League of Their Own. Jonathan.
I've seen A League of Their Own too many times. A League of Their Own.
League of Their Own. Yeah. Malcolm.
A League of Their Own.
Yeah, I'll go League of Their Own. Good.
Yeah, let's do it for the Rockford Peaches, the League of Their Own.
Okay.
Rockford Peaches, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, League of Their Own going through. No. All right. Catch Me If You Can and Love and Mercy. Ooh, Malcolm.
Catch Me If You Can.
This is both good. I might go with a little underdog here. Let's go Love and Mercy. Jordan.
But yeah, it would have been kind of interesting to have Love and Mercy go up against Elvis because they're both music and they both had a guy that really took over kind of like their lives and like screwed them up a lot, you know.
Well, the tournament's coming up.
Yeah, right.
Music movie tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Love and Mercy is excellent. I'll go with that.
Okay.
Catch Me If You Can.
Ooh. All right, down to Jonathan. Yep.
Tom Hanks. Catch Me If You Can. Tom Hanks.
Catch Me If You Can. Okay. All right. This is a heavy hitter, lead 8. Some good stuff here.
Yeah, Love and Mercy has won a tournament. I know.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I like this lead 8. This is really solid. Good time periods. Some underdogs. I like it. All right. Let's see what we got. All the President's Men and American Made. So it's on me. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the one we see a little less often. I'm gonna go American Made, actually. Jordan.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll go with American Made also.
All right. I'm ready.
All the President's Men.
Okay. Jonathan.
Ooh, I don't know where these allergies are coming from. All the President's Men.
Okay. I'll pass you an allergy pill through the StreamYard here in a second. All right. Malcolm.
Spring is on its way.
I'm gonna go just slightly American Made.
No, it's
American Made.
pollinated outside. That's
okay.
Spring is on its way because it was in like the 70s today. And we're shorts. There you go.
We had snow. We had snow yesterday.
It's
really
cold.
Oh man,
yeah.
It's freaking warm here. Yeah,
it's bizarre. We got a weird cold front now. We had snow yesterday, light snow. Yeah, really weird. Okay. Anyways, so Jordan, we got Killers of Flower Moon and Cinderella Man.
Ooh, I I think that I got to go Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm just a big Lily Gladstone fan, and all the cast of it all, the Brendan Frasers and then the Jesse Plemons, all that.
Okay.
What's the other movie up against it?
Cinderella Man and Killers.
Okay. Cinderella Man for me.
Cinderella Man. Okay. Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't mind an underdog matchup. Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Cinderella Man.
I'm gonna go Cinderella Man. True underdog. Actually, yeah. I've seen it more times than Killers. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. Bonnie and Clyde and Serpico. So we'll go Maria here.
Serpico.
Serpico.
I just did earlier.
Jonathan?
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Serpico.
Serpico. Yeah, Malcolm.
Serpico.
Yeah, we don't see it that much. I like the love it's getting tonight. I'll go Serpico. Early Pacino, man.
Well, I'll throw a vote to Bonnie and Clyde. So yeah.
Fair enough. All right, we got Serpico. All right, League of Their Own and Catch Me If You Can. Jonathan?
You know what? Catch Me Has won 3 times. So let's give it to the ladies. A League of Their Own.
Okay. Malcolm?
The ladies.
Catch Me If You Can.
I'll give it to a League of Their Own. Yeah, I'm with John. We see Catch Me If You Can all the damn time. I'm going to give it to some of the underdogs in this tournament. Jordan?
Yeah, like League of Their Own is like always inspires me to do hard things because if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. So yeah.
I should say something like that's what she said.
Yeah.
But I won't do that.
Okay. All right. So League of Their Own. All right. Interesting. We got 2 kind of sports movies and then 2 kind of like
crime.
Sort of crime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of trying to how to word it, but yeah, kind of crime.
Crime and
Yeah.
punishment.
You know, shady crime stuff going on. You know, kind of movies. So, all right. So on the left side we got American Made and Cinderella Man. Malcolm.
Cinderella Man.
I'm gonna stick with American Made here. Jordan.
Same here. I'll stick with American Made.
Maria.
Cinderella Man.
Shit, Jonathan. Sorry.
Wait. Who did I screw up? Who did I screw up? Jonathan? Jonathan, my friend.
No, he's just no. It's one of those like it's just funny. They're like, oh damn it,
because I always get the tougher decision.
I don't mind helping out if you guys got a plan. I mean,
no. It's not that. It's just we'll let him. You know, he just got to make a decision. That's all. It's just it's part of tournament.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to make tough decisions. I guess I don't know. Anyway,
the whole world's riding on our decision here too.
Someone's got to make the tough decision.
I think Cinderella Man has won a tournament. So yeah, sure. Let's go underdog Tom Cruise, which I don't say often.
Yeah, American Made.
He's hardly ever the underdog.
All right. Serpico and League of Their Own. Me, man, I kind of want like a crime matchup. Let's go. I'm gonna go Serpico here. Jordan.
I think I do kind of lean slightly more to League of Their Own, so I'll go.
Okay, Maria.
I'll go with Serpico.
Serpico. Okay. Jonathan.
Great minds think alike, Austin. Serpico.
Okay, Serpico. Yeah. Well, crime action.
We're gonna get there.
All right.
I was also thinking of the crime matchup, Serpico.
All right, but I have to get the damn conundrum.
Wait, what won part 1 again? What won part 1?
Yeah.
True story.
Only the brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get a gritty one. Yeah, let's.
But this for me is going to be a bit of a conundrum, so I'm going to play it just to give myself an extra 10 seconds.
But it looks like we have ourselves a genuine conundrum. A quandary, if you will. A real-life dilemma.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So, Serpico and American Made here in the finals. I got some time to think about it because Jordan's up first.
Oh, I'm up first.
Yeah.
I think I just go back to American Made more, so I'll go American Made.
Okay.
Can anybody tell me if Serpico has won before?
I don't tell that information until it's over.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, some people can kind of guess and remember things, but like, I'll let you know after.
I'm gonna think about this really hard. I love my Tommy Cruise. But God, Serpico, he was so good in that. American Made.
Okay.
My boy Al Pacino, Serpico.
Malcolm.
Serpico.
Oh god damn it!
Oh,
no.
me.
Oh
I'm
man!
gonna go
Damn
with
it!
you guys.
Damn it!
I'm gonna change mine, can I?
No.
Want to change yours?
I can't.
Oh, you want to change it? Oh, you want to change it? Why?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going.
okay.
I was
You're
going
good.
to take Serpico, but I thought you guys were all going to go American made. So I'll take Serpico. That's my first instinct.
All right. Well, there you go.
Well, then that settles it because now it's 3-1 instead of 2-2. So I don't have to. So I actually probably would have got Serpico anyways because it's freaking awesome.
that would be
And
my
I
first
love me some American made, but man, you
Trying to get
almost
along
can't
with
beat. You almost can't beat 70s Pacino, man. He's just the damn man. So let's get some love to Serpico, baby. Serpico. All right.
All right, there you go.
It's not true stories back in the 70s. Not that many. So
yeah, well, and the fact that they did this like 2 years after the actual thing happened, they cranked it up.
Yeah,
It's still really good.
I mean, that was all a big news thing and everything.
Yeah. So
Nice
and
movie.
to answer your question, Maria, as far as I can tell, I don't think Serpico has won, and neither had American Made. So
that's good.
Cinderella Man had won a 2005 tournament.
I was going to say something's won there. Yeah.
Killers of the Flower Moon won an anticipated tournament, so there's that. Bonnie and Clyde has won a drama tournament. So
really?
There's that. Yeah. Random.
Do they get their own win?
Well, they go their own.
I don't think so. I'll have to double check, but I'll look into that here. So yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
It might have maybe a random one a long time ago. I'm not remembering, but I'll have to scroll. I got to really scroll now because I have a list of 200 or 327 unique winners. So I have to really scroll down to find these. Winners.
I mean, if it won anything, it might have won one of the later series for that year. Was it?
Yeah, or like some random mystery tournament or something like that.
No,
you know,
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, just either that or one of those random like wheel, mystery wheel tournaments, things like that, where it just kind of pops up on one of those with no theme.
Yeah.
But I'll scroll and keep looking. But yeah, congrats to Serpico. There you go.
Yep. There you go. All right. Cool.
Nice.
That's fun. So yeah, I got 3 or 4 in the books and number 4 on Friday. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But we'll do some plugs real quick and then we'll do it. So we'll go to Maria.
I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. I know I'm not. I'm just around.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a match coming up in Phantom Teams match, so that's about it for right now.
Yep. Sounds good. Jonathan, what do you got going on?
Well, award season is over. Thank God.
Oh yeah. Like it's fun for a while, but it gets taxing after all the different award shows. Yes.
Congrats to all the winners. Congrats to one battle after another.
Yeah.
Sinners, great day for Warner Brothers and horror. So yeah.
But also condolences to Marty Supreme that got so many nominations and got the shaft.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of his fault if you think about it. I mean,
Anyway,
you can find me on social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, and Threads at different variations of Caro. Instagram, I'm hosting a female-driven tournament, which is female-directed horror movies. So yeah, all horror, all directed by female. So yeah, some interesting ones in the mix. And as far as Movie Hero Network, I'll be back next week. Be back next week for Austin's tournament and Rhonda's tournament.
Yeah,
it'll be a very fun week.
Rhonda has finally, I think, finalized her 64. Finally, she it's tough, but so I can send it to you, Jonathan, so you can start filling in some gaps for that one if you want to.
We'll do it after the show or during the show if I react to it, then that'll be a live reaction or something.
Yeah.
But I already know the list for Austin's tournament, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And Rhonda's it's going to be fun too. And I made a promise to her, so yeah, it's going to be a fun week. So, and I don't know if I confirmed I'm going to be on Malcolm's channel this weekend. We'll see. Scheduling is a little up in the air right now, but yeah, that's it. And in April, not as much in April. I think I'm just going to be in the ladder series. That's it. So yeah, that's it.
Well, sometimes speaking of like Rhonda's top movies, like sometimes you agonize over those top lists and get them in last minute because I'm doing the same thing because I have my top 64 TV shows, and I haven't been watching quite as much TV, so I'm trying to cram all this TV in. And now the award season's over, I'm gonna like start just like hitting the pedal to the floor on TV. So
now I can just look forward to Project Hail Mary. Now I can just look forward.
Oh yeah. That book rocks too. So I don't know. I hope the movie will.
You should.
Well,
you guys should look forward to it because I saw the early screening and it's my number 1 of the year. I'll just tell you that.
Really good. Good.
Yeah, it is great. Yeah. So
I've been listening to that audiobook for a while. So
yeah, but also I heard people saying afterwards about the book, the book even adds like so much more. So yeah. So read the book.
2.5 hours. How much do you need to add?
yeah, right.
We had to back up and redo a chapter or two because we're like, now let me make sure I understand what happened here. So
yeah, right.
Put them together and maybe we'll get it all clarity.
Anyway, Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm, what do you say?
You can find me on Tape Free Productions as I host Rankum every week. This week we're doing top 12 at Best Supporting Actor winners, the Oscars, which should be an interesting one. You can also find me on personal channel Malcolm's Media, where I host Spear from the Past. We were just on earlier with Austin, and as we talked Noah Out 2001. The next tape we're talking about is Noah Out 2007. We're just jumping in 6 years. And then I'll pop up here and there. And I think I'm also on Rhonda's six top 64 next week as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
so.
hey.
Yeah. So yeah, me, Jordan, Rhonda, Malcolm, and Jonathan. So
so it'll be fun. But I'm curious, was that AEW the pay-per-view that aired the same time as the Oscars?
Yeah, it actually did. That was a heel move by Tony Khan.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, really?
And it was in LA, which is like, dude,
geez.
11, bro, what are you doing?
Really?
Yeah. Well, what stinks is that he usually does Saturday night pay-per-views, which I prefer because I'm off on Sunday, so they're late. And no, I had to watch this late pay-per-view and then go to work 3 hours later. It sucks. So,
he was sick of trying to compete with WWE, so like, let's compete for the Oscars.
Yeah,
the Oscars. Yeah, I know.
But I will say that opening thing from Conan when they did the weapon stuff was so good, just so funny. yeah. It's great.
That was very funny.
Even the post-credit scene that he did.
Oh yeah. But then they went on to do a poster for Scary Movie that involved kind of that sort of. So yeah, it was just cool with the orange hair. But Austin, what do you got going on?
Yeah, I've got a busy week or two here. We just did some stuff we did kind of recently. Wolfman and I did our monthly mistake for St. Patrick's Day. We always do a Leprechaun movie. We did Leprechaun 3, the Vegas one. So that was interesting there. You can go check that out on his channel. This week, let's see, Lonely Marks Wrestling Podcast, as we always do. Wheel of Movies will be next week, which I just got back from the theater earlier today, seeing Parasite in the theater, which is what was fun for Wheel of Movies.
Nice.
So yeah, I got to do my rewatch in the theater, so that was cool.
Nice.
So that was good. And then I've been on And I Quote all month, doing Mission Impossible watch-alongs for all the anniversaries. So that also continues this Friday for Ghost Protocol. So it might be another one, Jordan, when we start maybe 15 minutes late or 20, but I'll let everybody know.
Sure.
No worries. But I always let everybody know in advance, but no big deal. But yeah, Mission Impossible month continues there. That's kind of what we got so far. Are we doing this Anaconda thing? I don't know. We keep seeing it keeps getting kind of thrown around. Are we doing it? I don't know.
We are doing it. We just talked about maybe doing it this upcoming Monday, I think. So
I think so, but we need to get that going. So we'll try to set that up tonight. Yeah, so we gotta go.
So and I've got so many things going that I can't even keep up with them all. So apologies if some things haven't been happening as quickly as I would like them to, but I'm trying. We got a full plate here, but you can find us on all the social medias at Movie Hero 2121 and Jordan 83616. You can find us over in the Movie Hero Network group, where you can post to your heart's content if you have a TV related project, a movie related project, pop culture, music, any of that stuff, and we'll share it out. We'll get you some subscribers will direct people over there to check out all your stuff. So yeah, we just support each other over there. And that's probably where we're the most active is in the Movie Hero Network group. So yeah, and speaking of subscribers, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do that. That's the number one way that you can help us out. And if you're not subscribed, then find some people, find a group of people, or family, friends, just like people who might be into movies or just want to support an up and coming YouTube channel. Then send them over and tell them to subscribe, share it out, and tell them to subscribe. So that'll help us out a lot. And then we do have a Patreon, which I know I'm late getting the Patreon stuff out. There's just been a lot going on, but hopefully within the next couple of days that should have that. I meant to even try to do the Patreon today, but I had a nightmare of a situation where I spent like about almost 7 hours on the phone with AT&T on an error that they screwed up on. So so apologies there, but yeah, and we do have some of our auxiliary stuff. I am slowly kind of working on some trivia for Seen and Heard, so that is happening. And then we are trying to do. We talked about a week from this Saturday, trying to do next episode of Best to Worst, but I mean that remains to be seen because now it's kind of looking like we may still have scheduling issues. We'll see though. So just stay tuned to all of our socials, and we'll let you know when it's all happening. But yeah, for Best to Worst, we're still going to be ranking all of our favorite acting performances of all time. So and then yeah, the recast for Anaconda should be happening this Monday. I think everything's looking good. I'm going to try to make that group here because we already have everyone set for that. So and then just what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier ranker. Of course, I already mentioned the part 4 that's happening Friday. So we got do one more of these before the championship, and then we also mentioned Rhonda and Austin's week next week. We'll be doing her top 64, and then Austin's birthday episode, the Muscles and Machismo tournament for that. Yeah, and then we have a couple of TV things coming up, which I'll probably be kind of spearheading that. I'm going to come up with a list and everything for the TV stuff, but we're going to be doing the best comedy TV characters of all time. So I am really looking for some people who have seen a lot of recent TV. So maybe even Austin, like that could be even one that you may even want to sit out on it if you're not like
until you get back to like the 90s and before. I mean, are useful
right?
For
yeah,
those.
that's totally fine.
I you know me, I'm a movie guy when it comes to modern stuff. I just don't watch a lot of modern TV. Is what it is.
But yeah, there's 4 or 5 people I could get on that are into TV. So yeah, but we are doing a comedy TV characters one followed by a non-comedy TV characters one, and then smack dab in the middle of those two, we have Malcolm's birthday episode, which he hasn't revealed too much because he kind of likes to like keep it a little under wraps. But it's going to be a mystery wrestling tournament, so it'll focus on some wrestling stuff. So we'll have that, and then for our next versus match, we have a Luke Wilson versus Owen Wilson brothers match. So that'll be coming, and then we have our next ladder series, which will be the movies of 1983 and 1982. So we're slowly working our way back there, and it'll be a 3-part series. And then we have my birthday episode at the end of the month, which will be my favorite TV shows of all time, which I pretty much know like almost what I want in there. There's just a few, maybe like the last maybe 10 or 15. I just got to kind of just nail down, but yeah. So, and I'll be watching TV like crazy. So this is my time to kind of get back to, because it used to be like sweeps, like the time of the year and like April and May, but they don't really do that anymore with like streaming and stuff. But yeah. And then our next mystery series for the month of May will be the best musical / music movies. So you might see someone here like Love and Mercy or Elvis and that kind of thing. And then we are still doing our alphabet series. We had to push it just a little bit, but we're doing movies that start with the letter G for a tier ranker in May. So we do have that. And then I'll just throw in just a couple. Just last one. I have another a movie poster crossover tournament still on the books for the movies of 2023, and that tournament's already done and already set up and ready to go. So I got that one, and then we'll also be doing JPOs after the 128. So he has that too, so he'll be coming to do that. So yeah, but that's kind of what you can look forward to, and then hopefully soon. Within the next couple of days, I'll have the extended schedule on the Patreon, and you can go and subscribe. If you go to patreon.com/moviehero for just $1 per month, you can subscribe there. Or if you're don't want to do a monthly commitment, then you can just buy it for a one-time price of just $3. And then probably about a week and a half after that, there'll be just a 2-month out schedule that'll be for free over in the Movie Hero Network group. But the advantage to getting the extended one, that a lot of these episodes do fill up fast, and I do always give a priority to some of my Patreon members. That's why you see maybe certain people on here a little more than others, just because of those reasons. So, but yeah, so that will do it for us tonight. So that was a fun time, and thanks again, guys. And we'll call it good. We'll say for Maria Hammond, for Jonathan Caro, for Malcolm Lay, for Austin Pez Howell, and I've been Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and also happy St. Patrick's Day, and we'll see you next time.
What do you need a gun for?
You ever hear of Barnum and Bailey?
Yeah.
Well, I'm their line tamer.
Oh, come on.
That's the truth. What do you do?
Oh, me? I'm an actress.
I'm a cop.
All my life I wanted to be a cop. I can remember nothing else.
You've got a feel for the streets, and I've got a feel for the politics.
Police officer, hold it! The Bureau of Criminal Identification, which is generally considered to be a path to a detective's gold shield.
We got a call about you from downtown. They just said you couldn't be trusted, you know? Let's face it, who can trust a cop who don't take money? I mean, you'd never hurt another cop, would you, Frank?
Depend on what he did, you know?
It's the wrong answer.
120,000 split 4 ways. That's serious money.
And what I feel is needed here is like a real investigation.
You have 2 alternatives. You can force me to take you to the Commissioner of Investigations. Before it's all over, I'll find you place down in the East River.
What's the other alternative?
Forget it.
If they would take all that energy, put it into straight police work, we'd have the city cleaned up in a week.
You be careful. It's narcotics. It's very easy to be set up.
Every time I talk to you, 20 more people know about it. You don't trust me, Frank? I don't trust you!
You need integrity, courage, honesty, perseverance, and patience.
Officer Sepulveda reporting for duty, sir.
You men are now prepared to join the war against crime and put the theory you have learned into practice in the streets.
Yeah!